Hello, and welcome to episode 46 of the Rogue Hunters podcast. I am joined here this week with the Waves
Yo.
and Brian,
That is me.
with myself being Snickle. It's the three men, as Waves likes to say, here for another
We
weekly
men out
podcast.
here.
Yeah, we men out here doing men things. We got some good stuff to talk about this week. We're going to be talking about three pretty big franchises and things they're going to be doing. And, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. So I'll just say that. But,
It's a
Pretty
slow week.
yeah, it's been pretty slow. But, the articles for anything that we talk about will be linked down in the description below, along with all of our social medias and everything. So if you want to go give us a follow anywhere, you could do that. We would greatly appreciate it. And if there's any topics that you guys want us to discuss on future podcasts, then you can also leave it in the comments below this video or tweet at us or anything like that, and we will get back to you. So with all of that being said, let's get into the best topic that we have, which is games we've been playing. I'm going to start with Brian.
Oh, sweet. I get to go first?
Yep.
All right. Man, I'm not used to that one. Didn't make no progress in Far Cry 6, so, oh well. I got the furthest I ever have in Hades, so that's real good. I think I'm in the final area for my first full playthrough of Hades.
Nice.
Death Stranding, on chapter 3 now? Am I on chapter 3? Let me check.
How long
Yes,
is
I'm on
that
chapter
story?
3. Huh?
How long is that story?
It is, what is it? 14 chapters?
Game
So
always intrigued me. Oh, they're saying 100 hours to platinum it?
Oh, bullshit.
That
I
looks-
wouldn't believe that one.
It looks fun.
It is fun. I'm enjoying it. I made some really good progress in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Yep, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Got tongue tied there.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's Assassin's Creed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's two asses, you know?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm in Vinland now,
Nice.
and that's where I stopped at. But I went through part of Asgard. Killed a few of the cult people. I think I killed at least 12 of them so far.
So that's pretty good.
So that's good. Yeah, I'm making decent progress. And I've been just going around randomly upgrading my village. I finally got the Silent Viking trophy for getting 10 kills without triggering a conflict. So I was happy to finally get that one out of the way.
Yeah, I got that one in one of the hideouts or whatever.
I got it in London, actually.
That is the most obscure place to get that.
Yeah, for some reason I got it in London, and I was like, I killed I had 4 guards that were sleeping.
That's the
So I'm
best.
like, oh crap, and then I was like, counting. I'm like, I think I got enough people here. And I sat there and I was like, man, I think I need 2 more. And I killed one guy, and I'm like, oh, never mind. He was the last one I needed. I'm like, cool.
I gotta say, when Origins came out, that was the most messed up thing that they added to the game was being able to assassinate people that sleep.
Right?
They just try and get some shut eye, and you just walk up and stab them.
It's pretty realistic, you know.
They're
it's
sleeping forever now.
yeah, it's realistic if you're doing it to a target that you snuck up to their room and you just sneaking in the homie's tent and then giving him a little stab. It's a little crazy. By the way,
Yeah.
side rant on Assassin's Creed. Can they go back to big cities? And not
Please?
these fucking shitty maps.
This man.
I'm
Can't go
just
one
saying,
podcast
man.
I'm not
without-
arguing with him on
Can't go
this.
one podcast
I know
without
we
bringing
can't go
it
on
up.
podcast, but dude, I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite franchises since the PS3. Is what got me into trophy hunting. I've been watching I've been watching people like that have gone back and played the older Assassin's Creeds recently, and like that's one of the things that I see that like pisses me off the most is like these giant maps. Like go back to like dense cities. Like screw these giant maps. I don't even. They can keep the combat. I don't care. I mean, I hate the combat. They can keep it though. Just go back to like a smaller map.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, side ran over. Sorry. Continue.
I think I'm power level like 160, a little over 160 right now.
Isn't like 280 max?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're good in there.
I killed my first witch, so that's 1 down, 2 to go.
Freak them.
Oh, dude. Now that I'm learning how to like parry better and like dodge, the combat's so much easier. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this.
Yeah. I miss the Origins cheese when you could just have a spear and like dodge attack, dodge attack, dodge attack.
Right.
Spam that shit.
Let's see, what else have I been doing? And then I just been collecting the stuff as I come across them, like the Roman mask and all that. As I'm just walking around, I just been collecting them.
Are you doing the what are they? The viewpoints? Like in the areas?
The synchronizations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
the best thing to do because you can
Yeah,
fast
I'm
travel.
grabbing them. Yeah, I'm just grabbing them just so I can just fast travel, and then any of the docks I'm land on, you can fast travel to as well. So
Yeah, I didn't do that when I played through originally because I never really like used the boat too often.
no, I'm not using the boat too often either, but it's another fast travel point at least.
Yeah, I didn't know it until like I was doing like the one DLC and I was like, oh shit, like if you actually use the boat to get around sometimes, or even if you just like come across the dock, it gives you another like fast travel point.
Yeah, and you get XP for the damn thing too.
Hey, best of both worlds.
Hell yeah! So I'm starting to enjoy the game a little bit more. So I'm happy about that.
Don't worry, you'll hit a brick wall soon and you'll be like, what am I doing? And then
Yeah,
you'll get
I
it
know.
done.
Exactly.
And then you have to play the DLC.
Listen,
Exactly.
well, I just looked at your trophy list. You're like, at first I was like, damn, only 29%, but then I went, you're 40% through the actual like list. So
Main story, yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah, so I'm not doing too bad actually. I just been posting what I've been doing. I've been doing like a story arc, you know,
Mhm.
and then just going around collecting so many things, and then going back to the story arc and just going back and forth.
Yeah, because I mean, it kind of works. It works better than the other games, and like I think I mentioned it in like my How to Platinum, but like definitely the best way to get through the game without it making it feel like annoying is like
Mhm.
to do things when you go there for the arc, because most of the times the arcs will make you explore a majority of that region.
Right.
So if you just do the things when you go there, or like when you finish a mission, you explore the town and you do everything you have to do, then like you can get it done. I was kind of dumb and like
Exactly.
I was exploring beforehand, and then like I was like, oh shoot, like I would go to like a town or something to like unlock it, and I'd be like, well, I already cleared this out, which like whatever. At the end of the day, you're spending the time like either way you do it, but
Right.
it just feels like annoying when you go there for you're just like hopping around the map to clear things
Like
out.
when I get to an area, the first thing I try to do all the raids in that area.
Yeah, to get the materials.
This way I
and
get all
stuff.
the supplies. And it's kind of funny because I did a raid and then I was on a story mission, and they're like, well, we need to go here. And I'm like, oh, I was already there. I picked it clean.
Nothing left. Sorry.
Yeah. And then like I started getting more into those rap battles more.
the
I got
fight
like
things?
4 or 5 of them done already.
Hell yeah.
And
You
then,
should do
what's it?
you should do the board game too while you're going around.
Orlog, yeah, I've been doing
Yep.
that as well. And when you
Yeah.
come across.
Good
So-
job, because that was a miserable final grind that I had to do.
Yeah, like anytime I go to a town, that's the first I look for the jousting or jousting? Fighting, that's it.
Fighting, yeah.
Yeah, flightings. I do that and the Orlog games and try to get that done out of each town I go to. This way it's just out of the way.
Yeah. Nah, I feel it.
The
It's
one thing
definitely
I'm
a good
gonna have
idea.
to hunt down is those standing rock things where you gotta stand on rocks on top of each other. Ugh.
Yeah, I have videos for them, but like honestly, they're not too bad, and like a majority of them are kind of just like luck based. Like you just have to
Yeah.
hope that the rock like stays where it's supposed to stay. But
The flight teams can be freaking hilarious sometimes though.
yeah, I remember I did a few where it was just like I thought I roasted him, but I guess it wasn't good enough. Like
Yeah.
you really gotta.
Or I did good on the first two, but I failed like the last one. Like, oh damn.
Yeah, you really gotta. You really gotta put them down and make them feel some type of way to beat
Yeah.
them.
The only one I feel like I'm gonna have trouble getting is that over design 2 while on fire during a fight, kill 3 hard difficulty soldiers without breaking their shields. I think I'm overthinking this, that how it's gonna be, but I feel like it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
So it kind of is. I think that there's a few. I'm trying to think. I have a guide for it. There's an area that you can do it. Obviously, when you're like max level, you can reset your stats and then basically like put skills on until you get to a certain level. But I think after I made my video for it, they put a patch out that they made like an easier way. I don't really remember, but I would just not worry about it. It's honestly not that bad. I mean, a lot of people complained about it, but like it's really
Well,
not
I'm just
that
gonna
bad.
say like the Silent Viking one. If I see the opportunity to do it, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is the 3 hard difficulty soldiers are the ones that have the giant ass shields.
Shields, yeah.
And I think it's like kind of hard to find 3 of them together. But one of like the last areas that you explore, well, it should be the last area you explore because it's like the highest like power level area, or is has like 3 of those guys. So
Okay.
just gotta keep an eye out for it. But I don't know. I don't really think it's that awful.
The one thing that was giving me the hardest trouble were for like a day was those the cult members that are like they're the warriors that ride the horses around around the settlements and all that.
Oh yeah, they're a bitch. They're
And I
kinda
had
strong.
one where he kept just clapping me, and I was like, "Man, I'm right here. I'm gonna try." And I just end up clapping him like with ease. I'm like, "Oh, dude, you're easy." I kept dodging everything and just fucking killed him with ease. Plus I got that one ability where I can send a wolf in to attack him.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So I just do that, grab him, then I just stomp on him.
Yeah. That makes it makes it easy.
It makes it a lot easier.
It just sucks, man. Like Valhalla is the same way as like all the other, like, or I should say like the last, I don't know, maybe not the last 3. I mean, I guess kind of like you do like you can do a lot of stuff like obviously up front and through natural progression, and then there's like a few things that like you don't get until you basically like clean up the map, which is kind of like annoying, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But,
I had a lot of fun also doing I don't know if you've done them yet, but doing the animus anomalies.
I've done 2 so far.
They're kind of fun.
Yeah. It kind of brings me back to like Assassin's Creed 2, was it? They had them?
Yeah, they had like
Or
glyphs
something
or
like that?
something like that.
Oh yeah, the glyphs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's neat. But that's it for Assassin's Creed. Yesterday, me and Snickle hopped on and did a little bit of Red Dead Redemption Online.
Yeah.
Got a good start on most of the DLCs.
Yeah, we did a majority of it, and there's still, I mean, we can finish up. We should be able to finish up. I mean, we should be able to get maybe like another half dozen trophies pretty easily. And then yeah, and then we just need like we need 1 or 2 extra people to do a few trophies, and then we're gonna need a shit ton of people for that Kingpin, and then you need 6 people for that Poker Ace one. So
nice. And then last night I finished my 3rd DLC pack for Borderlands 3.
nice.
And I
many are
started
there?
the 4th DLC pack, so I'm down to the last 3 DLC packs.
Damn, nice.
They're
Can
not
I
too
get-
bad. The one thing that I was telling you earlier was kind of annoying. I'm max level, and yet monster enemies are coming across me that are more powerful than me still, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Can I
But,
just say,
yes.
us going back to Red Dead just makes me just
Dude, it's
really
fun.
appreciate like old, and it's not even old, man. It's just like PS3, not even it's 7th generation Rockstar games, and like how
Mhm.
simple but like how much fun their online was. Like GTA 4 is the same way. Like there's none of this like I gotta work, like I gotta get to this level so I can get this cool gun, or I gotta get to this, I gotta unlock this bike, or blah 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 blah. Nah, dude, that shit is just like raw, straightforward, like just fun. Like
Yeah, it's me and you doing co-op missions, or me staying 35 meters away from you so I could throw a tomahawk at your head and missing and killing a buffalo.
yeah, it's just like that online, like regardless of the trophies, like that online is so much fun.
It
And
really is.
and even to add the trophies on top of it, like that game is like a bitch of a game to platinum in 100%, multiplayer and single player combined. But like the variety of the trophies is just like so awesome, and we just don't get that in games nowadays. It
No, we don't.
makes me
And it's,
sad.
like, me and you both turn on the game like, man, it's just brown and a little bit of green.
Yeah.
And then we start playing like, hey, this is still fun.
Oh, it's fun as hell. I mean, it made me like debate going back and like working on Red Dead 2, even the online for it. But what I worry about with Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online is like, and we were talking about it when we were doing Red Dead 1 yesterday. It's just like GTA Online and Red Dead Online, like on current gen, I guess you could call it, is just so, it's like an overload of shit. Like you sign on, and there's memes about it. Like you sign on GTA 5 or GTA Online on current gen, and it's like you get a text, you get a call, you get a call, you get a text, you get this. Hey, buy this thing. Hey, but it's like you like are constantly getting like barraged with things, and it's like, bro, I just want to play. Like,
Right.
like Lamar, stop calling me 20 times. I don't want, like Simeon, fuck off. Like I don't want to do your stuff. Like get out of here. And I don't know. I haven't played Red Dead Online, so I don't know if I can really relate that, but I feel like Red Dead Online would kind of be similar, but obviously you don't have a phone, so
Like yesterday, we were doing what, the co-op missions, right?
yeah, we did all the co-op
And we were
missions.
laughing so fucking hard at some of the dumbest shit. Like the people flying, people getting dragged by their own horses, your buffalo keep running away from you. Yeah.
Stupid ass buffalo. No, but I mean, they're just so much fun, man.
Yeah.
It just sucks because I don't think we've ever talked about it on the podcast, but I personally think that like GTA Online and like now Red Dead Online has just ruined like online gaming as a whole. And I don't think it's the actual modes themselves. It's the microtransactions that they add, because Waves and I have obviously been doing GTA 5 on the PS3. And like, I don't know about you, Waves, but I don't feel like overloaded when I play that. Like I feel like it's pretty like straightforward, easy, normal, like online. But when you play on like current gen, that shit is like an overload of information being thrown at you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played like current gen GTA Online, but yeah, it's not like crazy on PS3 at least.
It's manageable.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine.
but I think
being
that's
like
also just because like not that many people play on it. I'm sure if like more people played on it, I'd probably get like a shit ton of like invites and stuff, you know.
Well, I mean, we still do get like a shit ton of invites, which like can be annoying, like for like random matches, but like and like heist. But some of them are fun. I kept getting an invite for like Biden versus Putin or something like that, and I was like, bro, what the hell is going on? Who made this mode? Like, who the hell made this mode?
What was it yesterday? We were playing what? About to do the poker game, remember?
Oh, my man Alvarez came in. Waves and I, or Brian and I were like trying to get in, Waves, and like Brian invited me to the posse. We were in a public lobby because we were in like a public game for like a trophy or something. So we were in a public lobby and we started the poker matchup, and then it invites everyone in the lobby like automatically. And
like nobody joined but me and Snickler at first.
Brian and I
we're
joined
on the first hand.
Yeah, we dealt the cards out. We were chilling, and then like you couldn't look at your card, and I was like, "What is going on?" You couldn't put your blinds down. You couldn't do anything. I'm like, "What is going on?" Next thing you know, my man Alvarez just pops in, and then it's like connection with the game and threw us out.
Yeah.
And then it threw us out to the lobby, and then Alvarez joined our lobby, and then he was like, "Hey man, I want to be a posse with you." And I was like, "Yo, Brian, switch this shit to private. I'm not dealing with these dummies." Like,
I told Sickles, like, the only way I would have Alvarez join my posse if he had 49,999 fucking
Posse
points.
points, yeah.
Posse points, and then he could join for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was. I mean, but again, it wasn't annoying. It was just funny. But, I don't know. The online is so simple. I just think about it like, I just think about back on like GTA 5 and everything, and even like Midnight Club. Like the online was just so simple.
And that's
And I
what it is. It's simple but fun.
I think that's what made it fun. Like I haven't played Red Dead Online in a minute, so I can't like compare anything, but like I don't know if they have like dedicated co-op mission. I mean, they probably do have missions like GTA 5, but like I don't know, man. It's
Yeah,
just,
because me and you were talking yesterday about it. Like, man, it's like, I this kind of makes me want to go do Red Dead 2. I mean, I was like, that's what we ended up doing last time. He's like, is it really? Like, yeah, we did a little bit of Red Dead Online. We jumped on 2.
hey, I got Red Dead 2. I got it downloaded on the 4. I downloaded it and played it one time. We played it one night, and then I was like, I think I was so like, I couldn't even figure out what to do. I was like, I don't know how to level up. I don't know
Right.
like what the hell is going on. I had all this gold and like shit because I don't even know why. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I should buy a horse. Like, what am I doing right now? Like,
Right. Oh, so overwhelmed right off the bat.
Yeah, I wasn't about it, but
But I did hit a milestone yesterday while playing Red Dead with you.
What was it?
I
What
hit
was it?
my 2000th trophy.
Hey.
Hey.
In less than a year. On Halloween of this year, it'll be my 1 year on this account.
Damn.
And I'm already getting congratulations from people for not starting a new account. So hell yeah, and tell me they're proud of me.
Hell yeah.
So far, so good, yeah.
Yeah.
No
So,
big deal.
You know, that makes me want to keep it. But yeah, hitting trophy number 2000 with Red Dead Online. One die to rule them all. It's number 2000.
Hell yeah. That's a good one to have for 2000. Yo, you can't start a new account. You got all these good games on here.
Hell yeah. Nah. Like I was telling you yesterday, I got the backlog. I understand the backlog's always going to be there, and I don't feel like anything like irking at me about it. So it's been really good progress for my mindset with shit.
Yeah, and when you just get like, when you just don't feel like putting a game or playing a game, just put it down.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I mean it's, and I think I think what's been working for you is like switching off games every single day. It seems like it's working. I mean, you've been doing it for like 2 or 3 weeks now, right?
2 weeks now, yeah.
And you've not like said anything about like feeling like burnt out or anything, which is like good because
No.
I think that's like the main thing that people will say, like, I don't know what game to play because I'm just burnt out. And it's like, okay, well,
Because the way I've been doing it, I've been changing my games up Monday through Friday. And then on the weekend, if we're boosting something, I'll boost it with you guys, or I'll take the game out of the 5 games I've been playing, the one with the highest percentage completed. I'll play that over the weekend and try to get that game done.
that's fair
Or
enough.
closer to getting done. And that's how I've been doing it.
That's fair enough.
But
That's
so far,
good.
I've been enjoying it. Borderlands 3 is probably going to be... I was going to try to get it done this weekend, but Red Dead came up, and me working on my car, and... Oh well, Borderlands 3 will get done probably within the next week or two.
Yeah, and I soiled your games played number.
Yeah,
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
he did. I don't got 69 games played anymore. It's 70 now, and Snickle ruined it, and he brought my completion percentage down to 56.5%.
Well,
Now what will you do?
How, whatever I do. Oh.
you
I guess I
gotta
gotta-
complete games now.
Or I could, let's see, where am I at? Let's see, or I need to add another 99 games to my list so I can have 169 games.
I mean, you could do that, but I would not advise it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I would highly not advise.
No, but when I started this account, my goal was 12 platinums for the year. And
Yeah, you've crushed that.
2,000, at least 2,000. My original goal was 1,200 trophies for the year. But since I crushed that, I'm like, all right, I'll go for 2,000 before my first year mark.
Damn, I'm just
So I
trying to
did
think
it.
about like how many trophies I got now. You're making me a little curious. I don't even know if I can check that. I guess I could.
Technically, you could just go back to your stats.
Let me go back to
what
my
you did
stats here. So wait, what's today's date? The
17th.
17th of October.
So just go
I'm
back
looking
to...
for 2020, right? 17th.
Yeah.
Okay, so on October 18th, I had... Fuck, it doesn't tell me a total. I gotta add them up. All right, hold on. Let me add them up. Let me do some quick math. You got me intrigued now, Brian.
Some quick math.
8144 plus 2628 plus 943 plus... Damn, I almost got 30 platinums. 11,888, and then minus... Damn, I didn't even get 1,000 trophies. That's fucking crazy. 929 trophies. Dang.
Damn.
I'm slacking.
And, yeah, and I got 33 for the first year, but I'm not going to add all that up until, like... That'll be in January, when I count for, like, the platinums I got for this year.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because we did the whole platinum thing last year for the podcast. We'll do it again this year, where we go over our yearly review. I thought that was kind of fun that we did.
Yeah, wait, now you got me intrigued when the first episode of the podcast was.
Oh, I can tell you that, actually.
It was like
10 months.
November or October,
November 16th or 18th?
Yeah, so we got like a month. We got to go.
Month left, and we'll be on our 1 year.
That's crazy to think about.
What was it? Talking points. 11/18. Yeah.
I think we might have missed like one or two.
We missed
more than that.
Yeah, 1 or 2 weeks.
How many weeks are there in a year? 52.
52.
And we're gonna be doing at least 4. Yeah, so I think we've missed like two or three.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
still,
that's pretty
that
good.
ain't bad. We're almost at our 1 year mark, though.
So is that all you've been playing, Brian?
Yes. Well, I had a lot to talk about, so yeah.
Textbook us. All right, Waves.
What
about you, Waves? What have you been up to this fine week?
I've played nothing, so...
What?
I mean, I've played some things, nothing pertaining really to PlayStation. Let's see. So I played PGA Tour 2K21 with Cats. I got the 2 multiplayer trophies, and that's on that.
Nice.
With him, and then Snickle and I played a little bit of GTA 5. Not really enough to. Well, I guess we got the custom vehicles trophy. So.
Yeah, well, we did one more heist. We did the. I guess we no. Did we do that?
We did not do a heist this week.
We did not do a heist this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can finish the heist up next week or this week.
Yeah, hopefully. This week just been long.
Yeah, work sucks, man. Should be sucking.
Yeah.
But no, we did. Didn't we do? Oh, we just did the race one. Cause you're basically done like the multiplayer, other than like a few like stupid things. Right?
Yeah. I still gotta do a rally race, I think.
Yeah, rally race, and then just reaching max level, and then, or not max level, level 100, and then the platinum awards, which hopefully we'll get a majority from the heists.
Yeah. Then I played a little bit of Devil May Cry 1, and that got me up to... I finally beat the part that I was stuck on, and then now I'm stuck on another part, so I'll go back to that when I do. And then, I beat a game. I started and beat a game this week, which was Metroid Dread.
Hey, that doesn't have trophies though. How the hell can you play that?
You know, there's like other stuff that don't have trophies that you can play on. It's crazy, you know.
Wait, there is?
Yeah.
Yo, why didn't anyone tell me about this?
You have a phone that doesn't have trophies. That has Apple achievements or whatever the fuck they're called.
Nah, fuck those. I don't want those. They smell bad.
But yeah, I played it and got the 100% in that basically, but that game's fun.
It seems like you got that done pretty fast. You want to give your quick thoughts on it, since we kind of didn't we shit on David Jaffe last week about it?
on the Jaffer.
Yeah.
It's good. I never really got stuck, and so I thought before that it was you pick normal or hard when you start the game. Like, no, the game puts you straight into normal, and then you have to unlock hard. So, like, I don't know. The game wasn't really hard at all for me. There were certain moments when I would get, like, not stuck, but I would be dying to a boss a couple of times. But it was, like, at most 5, I want to say. And then once you learn, like, their pattern, it becomes stupid easy. It's just a lot of fun. This is my first Metroid game. Obviously, I was, like, a PlayStation kid growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the most I had when it came to Metroid stuff was, like, Castlevania games.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Have
yeah,
you enjoyed
but-
it though?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of
Good.
fun.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. It was a really good game.
But you think personally that it's not as hard as people make it out to be.
It was not as hard. I think people definitely, like, oversold how hard it was, because it was not. It was not hard.
If you want to
It
be
was
honest,
tricky. Like, it was tricky sometimes figuring out where to go, but it wasn't, like, rocket science, you know?
if you want to be
So-
honest, I feel like people, first of all, complain too fast and easily about things. Like,
Mm.
I feel like people like play something and they lose like 5 times and they're like, yo, fuck this game. Like, this is bullshit. Like, they don't give any effort to like try to figure it out. And because the game was new, it clearly doesn't have any like game facts or like anything like that. So like you're playing it to figure it out. And like these people are just like, yo, fuck this game. This is trash, blah, blah. But I guarantee you if they played it 2 months from now, when people had like, how you beat this, like whatever, people would be like, oh yeah, this is easy. Like, I just think about a game like Cuphead where like it came out and people like no one really complained about it because like they knew it was going to be hard, which is like why Metroid kind of pisses me off, because like Metroid has never been a game that's been like quote unquote easy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's always been like a more difficult game, or on the more difficult side I should say. But I guarantee you, I mean, I've not looked into it, but I guarantee you there's hundreds upon thousands of videos for like Cuphead on like best way to beat this boss and this strategy and this and that. So like no one complains about it anymore because the second they start getting clapped, they just look something up.
The thing with, like, the Metroid, with, like, Metroid Dread at least, is, like, all the bosses have one real set way to beat them, you
Mhm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know, once you learn, like, their patterns, and, like, some of them have, like, gimmicky stuff, once you, like, learn that stuff, like, it's not hard at all. I can't really think of a time where I was stuck on a boss for, like, more than 5 deaths, you know?
Yeah.
The Emmy, like, there's these things called the Emmys, where, like, in certain zones they'll, like, hunt you down, and you can't hurt them at all because they were made by, like, whatever company you work for, or, like, whatever country you work for. So, like, your
Mhm.
weapons don't do damage to them. But and those things were kind of cool because, like, in certain like zones of the game, of the maps, I mean, they'll hunt you down. And later on in the game, some of them have, like, different stuff. So, like, one has a thing where if you are in its line of sight, it can freeze you, and to make it easier to catch you. And then the other one has, like, it can shoot, like, a paralyzed ball at you that can go through walls, so you have to, like, run out of the way of it and all that. So those things are pretty. The Emmys were pretty cool. It was just, like, a good game. Like, I don't have, like, complaints about it. Like, it doesn't really do anything crazy, but, like, it was just really fun. That's,
I'm
like,
glad
the
you
most I
enjoyed
can
it.
really say. Like, I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's all I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I beat it today, a few hours ago. I started it, I want to say Thursday night, so, like, what, 4 days ago, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of fast. I was kind of
started.
surprised, but that guy James beat it like pretty fast too. Which
Yeah, I
like
beat it
when he
in,
beat it, I was like, oh, maybe he just like played the shit out of it. And then like when you beat it, Like, I know your schedule's been tight, and I was like, yo, wait, hold on. Waves 100% this too? Like, is it like, does it take that long?
I 100% in like 13 hours, so it's pretty short.
Yeah, that's pretty short.
I like, so I started it Thursday night, and then I put it away because I had to go to sleep for work.
Mhm.
And then work Friday was pretty much just sitting behind the camera all day.
Mhm.
So I just kind of pulled it out, pulled out my Switch. I pulled out my Switch, and just played basically that entire day. And then Saturday, I didn't touch it at all. And then I beat it today. So all in all, it took me 3 days to beat, but it took me 13 hours. So it really took me less than a day to beat. So
All I gotta
Hell
say
yeah,
is
buddy.
stop complaining and get good if you're complaining about it.
I can't think of a moment in that game where I was stuck. And that's like the biggest complaint I've been hearing, where like people were saying they're stuck, they don't know where to go and stuff like that. And I guess I'm just too big of a brain to like
yeah, you got a big
understand what's happening, like wow, I'm such a god gamer and this is my first Metroid game. I'm just so good at this.
Yeah,
You are a god.
Your brain
At
is
any moment, you could pick a controller and be a pro level player.
you're too good of a gamer, Waves. Got that
Like-
big brain. But I just think about like games like any Soulsborne game or like Sekiro or anything where it came out, and it just makes me laugh because I remember it came out every time like a Soulsborne game comes out or something. You always have the people that are like, "This is so hard," but like basically the same thing as Metroid, right? Like people are like, "This is," and then people are literally like roasting them, like, "Just get good, dude. Like stop bitching and get good." But I don't even know if people would respond like that nowadays because we haven't gotten like, I mean, I know we got the Demon Souls remake, but like no one was really complaining about that. But I mean, when did Sekiro come out? 2018?
2018?
2018, yeah.
2019.
No, 27.
March
No,
of
yeah,
2019.
2019.
So
Yeah.
it's going on. It's going on. It's
Came
gonna
out a
be,
week after DMC5, I believe.
it's gonna be going on 3 years now. I don't know. Maybe the crowd has changed that much that next time they release an actual, new Soulsborne game, whatever it be, people will cry and then never be able to beat it. I don't know.
What's like this year, the one I remember is Returnal.
Yep.
Is the one that kind of started having like, how like whenever there's a Soulsborne game that comes out,
Mhm.
and then the think pieces come out like, should Dark Souls have an easy mode?
Oh
It's like-
yeah, I remember that was like the conversation that was going on too.
Yeah, it's like it happened with Returnal also, and like Returnal's not hard either, you guys.
Yeah, like stop. The only reason Returnal's hard is because of like the RNG, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know people were bitching like, well, when I die, I have to restart my 30-minute level. Don't even get me started on that because I'm about to go in on something. So don't even get me started on restarting after 30 minutes, okay? So
Well,
You know what's funny? I think if you do from start to finish for Returnal and you don't die at all, it's also 3 hours.
that's kind of crazy.
damn.
There was so I don't know.
I
think I'm just more patient as like a person, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like people are less patient now with stuff, and I get it, I guess. Like if you buy something for $60, you kind of want to just be able to beat it, but I mean also it's like
you have to know what you're buying. Like if you buy a
Kinda,
Soulsborne
yeah.
game, like you can't be like, well, this is difficult. I want to experience the story, but I can't experience it unless I beat it. Well, part of the experience is getting your ass beat because like that's the game. Like
and that's how you learn in the game.
yeah, like that's
Which
that,
has
that's
me
the
kinda,
point of
like,
the game. Like
Which has me kind of worried for like Elden Ring, because like I'm reading some stuff where apparently they're trying to make it more mass appeal or whatever, which
yeah.
usually means they're making it easier. So
Yeah, but I mean, Bloodborne
Stupid.
was like pretty mass appealed, and it wasn't. I mean, honestly, all of FromSoft's games have been like pretty mass appealed, like, and people know what they are before they get into them nowadays. I think like the most annoying part is like people complaining
Well,
that a
you know
game
what I
is
mean,
too
like,
hard
they're trying
isn't
to-
gonna like get you anywhere. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you complaining that Metroid is hard, like the developers aren't gonna be like, even like someone like David Jaffe, like They're not gonna be like, oh my god, did you guys hear the news? David Jaffe told us our game was too hard. We need to put an update out immediately and make it easier. Like, they're not gonna do that. They don't care. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna put an update out if like shit is broken or shit like that. If they can improve it all. They're not gonna put an update out to make it easier because a few people are complaining. Like, that ain't how that shit works.
Well,
Or they'll put an update out like in Bloodborne where you could duplicate your pebbles. You know, no more pebble duplication for unlimited blood echoes.
well, since you
Yeah,
guys
so
are
this
talking,
guy beat the game in like 7 hours. So
I did your math for you, Waves. For the year since we all said it, you unlocked since October last year to this year. You unlocked 1,288 trophies.
Dang, more than me, Waves. Shit, you been gaming.
you know how it be.
You had 1 month, like you had like 300 trophies.
What? This man gaming.
Like I think
Let me
he
guess,
outdid
that
me
was
month.
June.
I think so. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, I thought so.
May, June, February, June. No, June. You only got 159.
Oh damn.
November of last
300.
year. November of last year, you got 315.
Damn,
Huh?
Waves, what the hell were
Yeah.
you playing? I gotta go down. What were you playing back then? Oh, was it PS? Did the PS5 come out?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I obviously wasn't doing my homework that much. Much
Shoot. Yeah, my man wasn't doing his
No.
homework. He was playing Bug Snatch. He was trying
Oh
to
my
get. He was
God.
trying to get all that
Yeah.
Bug Snatch.
Like my highest month was January of this year, where I did 345.
Jesus, I don't even know what mine would be. Probably nothing. Let me see if I can look at
And
it.
then November last year, I did 277. But that's when the PS5 came out. So
I did. Is that March? Oh, that's 2018, bro.
oh no, yeah, you guys
My-
gotta look. Yours is
Mine
hard
was
to read.
mine was January of 2021. I did 178.
You know what it was? I think I got the platinum for Demon's Souls at the time also. And then I got the platinum for Miles Morales.
Oh, is that when you did Demon's Souls on the PS3?
Yeah, I think so. And then I got the platinum for Miles Morales. I got the platinum for Playroom.
Yeah, my man was gaming.
Your
yes.
highest for the last year is January for 178 trophies, Nicole.
Yeah, you know it'd be that way sometimes.
Hey, you're busy.
Yeah, I mean
You're a busy man.
life
Yeah,
life
you're,
be that
you're
way.
getting something that is worth way better than trophies.
Video, I mean money.
And the thing that starts with I'm gonna get that thing that starts with M and ends with F.
I just want to see real quick what I was playing in November.
I'll update y'all on that one. All right,
Yeah.
I'll keep y'all updated. No,
Alright, so
I just don't understand. I don't understand the complaining of like hard difficulties. Like it doesn't get you anywhere to complain. Like it,
yeah, I think it's just like I don't know. People,
they died
I-
2 times.
I
and they're
think
like,
it's
this
like
isn't
Sony-
fair.
I think like Sony's games are also kind of like at fault when it comes to that because like
Oh.
they're just kind of
Too easy.
easy, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
They kind of just hold your hand. Not that there's no problem with it, but like because Sony got big doing it, and now like a bunch of other games do it now.
Well,
And
yeah,
whenever like a game that comes out that like requires like the most minimal effort from you of just like learning how the game works, you know,
Yeah.
people start complaining. So
Well, it's also the whole thing about like making like almost making every game the same. It's like you just said, like every Sony game has done it, but like also every Sony game that has come out has been like third person open world action adventure game where they're going for more of a cinematic side. Like you look at like Ghost of Tsushima or the new Spider-Man games or Horizon or like anything, right? That none of them are
Mhm.
like overly intense games with combat and stuff like that. They're very cinematic games. And then you have a game like, you know, Metroid that comes out where that's not its intent at all, and then people start shitting on it. And the fact that it was getting like bad reviews because it was hard, like actually like tilts me because it's like that's what they wanted. Like you guys are giving them a bad score because they did what they wanted to do. Like you can't do that. Like what?
yeah, Right, so I know why. I know why I got it.
Why?
I have
Let-
that
let's
many
hear it.
trophies now.
Why?
You know what came out that month also?
The PS5.
What?
Other than the PS5?
DMC5.
Well, yeah, but... okay, well, I'll just say it.
My name is Mayor too.
my name is Mayo too.
Oh yeah,
So that's like a shit ton of trophies right there.
that's like 50 trophies, right?
Damn.
Yeah, and I got the entire PS3 Platinum. We finished Enemy Front. Then I started Azura's Wrath and I finished it that month also. So that's a shit ton of trophies. Then I got the Platinum for Resident Evil 3, I think.
I see a game on here that you went back to play, but you didn't finish it, and I need you to go back and finish in that month.
Well,
Which one? Bug Snatch?
It's the first game in November.
Oh, Sekiro.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Why?
I mean, it'll probably happen. I just don't want to do it right now.
That game's
I already
so
did it on
good.
PC. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, just do it on the 5 now. They got a 5
What's
update
that?
with like unlock frame rate or something.
Yeah, I was about to say, when is that coming out?
They probably didn't do that.
Yeah, so like this month is just a bunch of easy games, basically. So
yeah,
it
it
was
was
like
playroom. Yeah,
it was the
Yo,
playroom.
chill, Waves, you exposing yourself. Stop.
I don't care.
I had the
Fuck
same
off.
list. Like
Yo,
his first 3 games are the same as mine.
Stop
That's-
exposing
my name
yourself,
is
man.
Mayo
You
too.
got good games done. You got good games. You got.
I mean, I got good games done, but I also got like easy ass games done.
Yeah,
But the only
they-
game I got done that he did was Bug Snacks.
he didn't get the snatch.
Nope.
He said snatch is not snatch.
But he did
Damn, I
get
got
the
the
Demon Souls
DMC
final.
5 Platinum in November also. Man, I was based as fuck back then.
Come on, bro. It was a year ago. You still are. What are you talking about, Waves? Come on.
I got that DMC 5 Platinum, and then I put that DMC 5 Special Edition on the list.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
I remember you playing that Power Rangers Bell for the grid.
Bro, that game's so good. I need to go
And
back.
you know what else you did shortly after?
What?
Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year edition.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Telling
get back to
you.
that. That's
I'm
on the
telling you.
list.
Based and red pilled back then.
That's what it's about.
We all really need to sit down and play Zombie Army 4 though one day.
Don't worry, I bought it day one.
So
I'm not gonna I still have mine in the saran wrap over there.
Yeah, me too. I gotta figure out how to get it out without actually tearing that shit.
Oh, we got it for
Leave-
free.
We'll leave that shit in there and just download the plus mode.
Yeah, plus.
Yeah, we got it on
version.
Plus.
I'm gonna keep mine right in the wrapper then. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we all got it on Plus. What are you talking about? That game's so good, we got it twice.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna get my alt in there
And
to
never
play with
played
us.
it except Waves.
I'm gonna get my alt in there to play with us. It'll be good.
Oh shit.
You know what other game I still have in the saran wrap and later came out on Plus?
What?
Squadrons.
For real?
Damn.
Yeah, Star Wars Squadrons.
I bought that because you guys were gonna play that. That's sitting. I bought that on digital though. So
Mine's still in the
Yeah,
swear
I've been
wrap
trying
too.
to get this cock ass to get on,
Huh?
but
This who?
damn.
This what? This who? Bro, we gotta get done GTA 5 first, because that's going down in 2 months.
Just let it go down now, Snickle. Like,
No!
I can't even get
Just let
the
it die.
platinum. You know, like what does it matter?
Bro, I'm
Just let
trying
it
to do
die.
the heist. I'm trying to play with my friends and do the heist.
Well, you're not playing with me, so you're
yeah,
playing with
you're
a
not
friend.
playing with Brian, so you're not playing with your friends. You're only playing with a friend.
Well, that's still one is better than none right now.
And I wasn't invited. Remember?
And I play with my other friend for Red Dead, so I'm playing with my friends,
Okay.
just different games.
So yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Nice. This sounds like good progress, Waves.
Hell yeah! Good job, Waves. We're proud of you.
Thanks.
All right, Snickle. What have you been playing?
Well, to start off, I mentioned earlier about, ending your 30-minute run. I've been going for the New York Minute Hardcore Trophy in Max Payne 3, and I gotta say, I have to be one of the most unfortunate people to go for this because I just don't know what happens. Now, this is part of the reason why I didn't want to stream it because I knew this shit would happen, but now it's happening off stream, so it's really worrying me. But basically I've done I guess I've done 4 runs now. So my first run I got all the way to chapter 13, which as you guys know is the police station. And I paused the game right before the part where the guys come out of the elevator with the lasers. So basically like the hardest part of the level. I got
preparing yourself. Okay.
Yeah. I got through the beginning where you shoot the APC. I got through all that. I was ready. I was ready for this. I had ammo. I had all the pills. I was looking good. Paused my game. Went to go get dinner. Hang out with someone for a little bit. Came back. PS3 was off. I was like, excuse me? Now, if no one is not aware, New York Minute Hardcore has to be done in one sitting. And also, your PlayStation can't be turned off. So basically, my run was voided. So I was like, cool. That's pretty dope. And I was taking it very slow. I think I had like 10 or 15 minutes on the score or the time. So I was taking it very slow and steady, and I was making sure I was picking up all the pills, doing everything, playing really safe. So then immediately after that, I was pissed. So, which I probably shouldn't do this, but immediately after that, I started another run. So I did the run, got up to chapter 5, which is at the office. I paused the game and went to bed. Woke up the next day, started to play that level, and I was going around the cubicles in the office complex, and a grenade just decided to be right there. No warning on the screen or anything. It was just right there and exploded and died. Now, mind you, that's only like an hour and a half in. It's not that bad time-wise. So I was like, whatever. So then third run. So then I turned it off for the day. I went and did like stuff in GTA because I was working towards like the 100% in GTA and the 70 gold missions. So I had other stuff that I could work on. So I went back later that night, started another run. This is number 3. Was playing through, everything was going good. Got to chapter, I think 10, which is the bus station. I was in the garage of the bus station. Now, you know when you're in there and you can shoot the bus stands and it drops the buses down?
Yeah.
So I was taking everyone out. I was minding my business. Now, when you go into that room, you're behind like a toolbox and you can go like back to the right kind of and like kind of hang out back there. So I was hanging out back there behind the bus. The bus had not dropped because no one shot the lift. So then, same thing. Someone threw a grenade, except I got a warning for it. So I was going away, and it exploded. Now, it was on the front side of the bus, so when it exploded, it dropped the bus, right? But then I died. I didn't die from the explosion of the grenade, and then the bus, like, fell. The bus didn't even, like, fully fall. It was, like, halfway, and then it was, like, dead. And I was like, what did I just die from? Like, did like, I die from, like... I don't even know what I died from. So I was pissed and I was like, fuck this. So then I put it down for the weekend. And then right before we started the podcast, I started up run number 4. It was going pretty smoothly. I was cruising through, got again to the chapter 5, which is the office, got through everything. Everything was going smooth. Got done the mini boss, got to the next part where the building is collapsing. And I'm walking up the step. All of a sudden, the camera angle switches to another angle and the ceiling falls on me as I'm walking up the step. I was like, what? Like, I swear to God, the game is fighting against me now. Like, I just can't. So, yeah, I'm 4 runs in. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But
Does not sound fun.
No, don't.
Well,
no.
I think the part that's making me like the most frustrated, and I was telling you guys about this before, like, and you guys were watching me, like, I know what I'm doing. I know how many enemies are in places. I know how to get through things. I know everything that I need to know about the game. And then stupid shit like that happens. And it's like, I can't even control it. Like, the very first run I went for when I got to chapter 13, I was so good. Now, mind you, I didn't have a lot of time, but like the time doesn't matter. You just have to finish it. Doesn't matter if you end with 1 second or 1 million seconds. Like, it doesn't matter. and my PS3 just turns. My PS3 has never turned off. I don't have it in power save mode because I literally left it on the night before because I literally played like halfway through the game, turned it off, went to sleep, got up to chapter 13, went to go get dinner, came back, it was off. I don't know what happened. It just turned off. It's the weirdest fucking thing. I've never had it happen before. And then everything else I feel like I've died from has just been like bullshit in the game. Like the bus drop. Like, okay, the grenade thing, you could, maybe I was being stupid. Like the indicator didn't show up, but like I should see that thing flashing over there. But when you're shoot dodging all around, because that's what you're supposed to do in that area, kind of hard to, when you start a shoot dodge one direction to be like, oh fuck, and turn around and go the other way because you can't. So that's kind of hard to do. And then the ceiling falling and then the bus, I don't even know how to explain like what happened. Like this game is doing everything it can to like fight against me right now to get this shit done. But I will get it done. I will do it.
I believe it.
But
if anybody can do this, Nickel, you can.
I'm gonna try my best. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best. I've been putting off doing like old school and hardcore until I get this done, but I may do one of those. I don't know. Part of me wants to just keep doing New York Minute Hardcore until I finish it, just to get it done, but I don't know. So I have 3 more trophies. I got to play through the game 3 more times. I got to do old school hardcore and then New York Minute Hardcore. So, and I'm not worried about the 2 other modes. Like one of them is like I think it's like hardcore or old school. You just can't use last stand, and then I don't know. They're not difficult. At least if you die, you don't start the whole game over. That's what I would care about. And then we didn't get to do any heist in GTA 5, but I've been working through the single player, and I'm basically done everything in the single player. I have, for the 100%, all I have to do is run 2 triathlons, or do 2 triathlons, which I was going to wait to do on stream. And then Thursday and Friday, I was working through the 70 gold missions. And I don't know how many I'm at. I'm doing the strangers and freaks because they're easier. And there's like 40, I think there's 42 of them. So I'm doing those, and then I'm going to start working through the campaign missions until my trophy pops. But I'm basically done everything else. The only other thing I have to do is Kiflam, which I'm going to do on stream. And then I have one, like, I'm saving 1 trophy for last, which is the 3-man army one. So I'm basically done GTA 5 for the most part. Probably another like 5 or 10 hours and I'll be done. Other than the heist, of course.
Very nice.
But that's all I've been playing. I've just been getting pissed off with Max Payne 3 because it's not even like, I feel like I'm not even doing anything wrong. Like, you guys would know that I would admit if I'm like being stupid. Like, and I swear to God, I feel like I'm not doing anything wrong. And the game is just like killing me. Like,
well, today when you were like streaming it for us, it was pretty like stupid.
Yeah,
like, I still don't know how you died there.
No.
No, I don't get it. And like, I think the thing, I get the point of the mode. I get it's a permadeath mode. I get that. And that's what makes it like difficult. But like, when I'm dying from shit that isn't even like, that's completely out of my control, like, it just like, that's what irritates me the most. Cause it's like, now I'm wasting time. I kind of wanted this to be, even though I unintentionally did this, I kind of wanted this to be my 200th platinum. But like now I'm kind of just like, man, fuck this. Like, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. Like, I don't even know if I should be sweating it anymore, like, as hard as I am. Cause I feel like I'm not making progress in anything. Cause I'm just focusing so much on trying to get that 1 trophy done. But
it's crazy, man.
Hey, y'all will get around to it at some point.
I would be so frustrated, honestly.
Right?
I don't think I'd be able to do it.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what time we get done tonight. I may start another run up and then pause it overnight and see what happens. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. It just really killed my vibe tonight because I was like, you guys saw, like, you guys were in the call with me. You guys saw, like, I know everything that I have to do for every little situation. And then I like, and then that bullshit happens. Like, come on now, give me a break.
Yeah, that one I was just like, what the? Like, you literally did nothing. There's literally nothing you could do.
Yeah, it was in the middle of like it wasn't in the middle of a cutscene, but like it switched to a camera angle that I've never seen before. Like it's literally when Max is like holding onto the railing, walking up the railing, and I was holding, because you have to hold the stick forward for him to move. I was doing that. And then it moves to another angle and the fucking ceiling comes down and crushes him. And then I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, thank you for wasting my time. I really appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. Myself.
Well, at least it sounds like we've all had something.
Yeah. Honestly, like I'm really looking forward to getting done like Max Payne 3 and GTA 5, because I feel like for half of the summer and up to now, I've been playing like the same 5 games, and I have been. And I just want to move on.
You want to start the ABCs.
I want to start the ABCs. I want to start anything. Like I want to start Anthem. Like I just want to start anything that isn't these like games that are going down. And like I know I always say they're like a blessing in disguise, but like, dude, going from like Shift to the Run to Shift 2, like I was like, God damn. And then we did the Max Payne 3 grind, which wasn't that bad, and then doing GTA 5 has been fun, but I don't know. I feel like honestly, I think the Max Payne 3 thing and like it being my 200th platinum has just been like so hard on my mind that I'm just like, I can't play anything else until I finish it, because I'm being stupid about it. So
Yeah, no, if it's like not something you want to do right now, I wouldn't.
Right. Don't fucking burn
Like,
yourself
don't
out.
force yourself to do it.
I mean, I want to do it, but it's just like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you want to do it, but I'm just saying, like, like,
Yeah, you got to
if
give
you need to
yourself
take
a break.
breather, like,
Yeah.
give yourself that,
Yeah, no doubt, and
Exactly.
that's why between like my second and third run, I gave it like a day. I like took a breather. I didn't dive right into it, and even from my third to fourth, like I took the whole weekend off. Like I didn't play. I played GTA 5 on Friday. I didn't play anything Saturday. I didn't play anything today. Like I took everything off. Didn't think about anything. Like didn't think about anything gaming related. Like I was totally zoned out. And then I came back, because I think that's always like a healthy thing to do. Zone out, don't think about it, then come back and give it a fresh take. And I did that, and I felt like so good playing it. I was like, yo, I'm feeling good. This is a good run, blah, blah, blah. I'm not having any issues, because I will say the chapter that I hate the most in the whole game is not the police station. It's the goddamn stadium, which I'm glad is the third chapter, but I hate that level. Like, I just hate that level. Because they don't give you enough ammo, and it pisses me off. You got to use, like, shotguns and that SMG. It's so annoying, but I don't know. I felt good. I feel like every time I play it, I feel good, and then I die from something that's out of my control, and I'm like, it just kills me, because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me? Like,
I mean, understandably, like,
so
like that shit would be so annoying.
yeah, don't worry. I'll just tweet at Rockstar and tell them their game's bullshit. Maybe they'll update it for me.
I mean, I don't know if you heard about I don't know if it's true or at all, but I've heard something about like they made Returnal easier now.
No.
So I mean, maybe
Really?
it's true. It'll happen.
No, you got to be joking, right? Is there a forum post about this? I gotta look this up.
I don't know if it's true or not. I just read somewhere like on Twitter that they did that. So.
Oh. Well, I think the weird thing, especially like about new games, which is so hard to like write guides for it and everything, and like make guides, is that like, because I experience it with like comments in my videos all the time, especially like something like The Crew 2, where like I played the game when it came out, and now the game has had so many patches and updates and shit, and people are like, this is not the easiest way to get it. Do blah 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 blah, and it's like, bro, look at the date on the video, like. I made this when the game came out, okay? Like, if it's not the fastest way, then, like, so be it. But it's a way, is it not? So, like... But I guess what I was trying to get at was, like, there's... When, like, games keep getting updated and stuff, it's almost like... Sometimes it can make it easier, but sometimes it can make it harder. Because I know that was, like, shit that happened with, like, Destiny all the time. They would put an update out, and they would put, like, a new weapon, and it would be, like... If you could get that weapon, it would make game, like, easy street, but if you couldn't, then you were going to be getting rammed.
Huh?
Yeah, you know Ram Ranch?
Oh, okay.
I never been there, I just heard about it.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
All right, well, that's all we've been playing. Have you guys been playing anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, cool. On to the next little topic here. Oh shit. Games we've picked up. Have you guys picked anything up?
I bought the limited run stuff for Turok 1 and 2, but it's not here yet, so other than that, nothing else.
Okay. Brian?
Nothing for me actually. Which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
And the Castlevania Advanced Collection.
Oh, nice.
Damn, Wave's going in now. He got a little bit of cash flow.
I'm kind of like on this Metroidvania like kind of fix, so I kind of
Yeah.
want to
Keep going while it's there, yeah.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Other than that, like that's it. So.
I didn't I mean I did pick something up, but I already owned it. The only reason I picked it up is because I don't actually like have it. But I picked up a digital version of GTA 5 on the PS4 because it was 50% off. So $15.
I'm surprised you don't have that.
I have it physically, but the problem is that my sister took my other PlayStation and she also took the game without asking me. So I don't actually own it right now. So I don't have it right now. So
Gotta teach her a lesson.
yeah, I should have made her pay for it.
Should have been like, "Oh, I saw you took this. How about you,
Pay
give me
me.
$60?"
Yeah, how about you give me $70 now because that's the price of a new game. Nah, but that's all I picked up. All right, on to the next one. The best topic ever: server shutdowns.
Yay.
What's your favorite
Not really.
topics, Nicole?
I hate this topic. So shutting down a month from Sunday when we recorded this. Dead by Daylight, the Stranger Things DLC, so additional chapters on the PS4 and the base game on PS5, is getting delisted and removed. So they're saying the trophies should change to generic ones, but get that done. December 7th, Madden 17 on the PS3 and PS4 is going down, but it's already unobtainable, so I wouldn't even try it. Also on December 7th, NFL Blitz on the PS3 is going down. December 8th, Hardware Rivals on the PS4 is going down. December 16th, GTA 5 on the PS3 is going down. December 31st, NBA 2K20 on the PS4 is going down. Now, this is a new one. We kind of knew that this was happening, but they added it to this list. So, on February 22nd, Destiny 2 on the PS4 and PS5, the Forsaken DLC content is going to be, as they like to call it, vaulted. So there is not really any certainty on what's going to happen with the DLC trophies because they're the only DLC trophies in the game. Bungie's been pretty good about like updating their trophies as time goes on, but like it's kind of annoying.
I just don't understand how people are okay with them, because like it's not like Forsaken was just like a free thing,
You had to pay for it, yeah.
You had to pay for it, and like I guess people are just okay with them taking it away. I don't know. I would not be okay with that.
Oh, I completely like don't understand it. Like they're getting rid of the whole like area. Like they're literally just getting rid of everything. And I swear to God, Bungie literally has like shot themselves in their foot ever since they parted ways with Activision. Like I don't understand what's going on with this franchise because they literally had a powerhouse and now it's just nothing. It's crumbled to pieces. Because I don't know if you guys know this. Well, you probably do, Waves, but like they changed like a bunch of like trophy requirements for like everything. Like there was the they gave that trophy I I forget the name of it. I don't know if it was the In a Flash trophy, but it was the one where you had to talk to Cade about like completing a mission, and then they yeeted him in one of the DLCs, like literally killed him. So like people were like, what are they gonna do with the trophy? They change it to something completely else.
Yeah, wasn't it like to get his like gun or whatever?
I don't even know. Or I think it's this In a Flash one, and it's not a. Oh no, maybe it's not. Cade's. I don't fucking know, dude. But they changed that, and then like they had the trophy at the bottom, which is lest ye be judged, which is now to acquire or encounter an agent of the Nine, which that trophy used to be for doing a PvP mode that came by every week. But I'm assuming they took the PvP mode out, so they had to get rid of the trophy, change it to something else. They changed one of the things. It's not on PSMP, but they changed like the prestige Leviathan raid, because I think they took the Leviathan raid out of the game or something. And they made it so you had to complete like a nightfall on like the hardest difficulty, which made it like apparently 10 times harder than it was the Leviathan on prestige was. But it's like they've completely restructured the game from what they put out. I don't understand why. This is what I don't understand, because you and I both played Destiny 1 a lot, Waves. They never like put a DLC out in Destiny 1 and then took shit away. They always just kept adding on, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what any company would do for any DLC. Like, why they're doing this with Destiny 2, I don't know why.
I guess they're just taking like the route that like WoW does, like not like exactly, but to a point there like were certain like stuff that WoW would take out. And then I think one time they just changed the entire world completely and took out like entire characters. But like, I don't know, that just like has such a nasty stink for me when it comes to Destiny, because that's not how it was. And I think that's just because like I'm not an MMO player, so like I don't know if it's like a common thing to do in MMOs. But that like it just seems wrong to me. Like you're taking away content that I paid for, basically, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I try to think about it. I mean, I've never really gotten like super into MMOs, but I would say the game that I played the most that I would consider an MMO is RuneScape, and not the new like shitty one, but like the old school RuneScape. Even like back in the day, I played it before it was called old school RuneScape. But like that was one where like, and they even put updates out for it nowadays, but they don't like put an update out and then take something away. Like they always keep things. They always keep those things in the game, regardless of if it has one person playing it or 1 million people playing it. Like they keep it in the game because there could be someone that comes back and does it, or like anything like that. Like there's mini games in that mode, like Castle Wars and stuff, that like if you go to, there's worlds that are dedicated just to that. Now granted, we're talking about like an actual MMO compared to like Destiny. Destiny isn't that smart, but you know, you could go to certain worlds and there would be full ass games of like Castle Wars going on, and that's it. But they never take it out of they don't say like, oh, there's only one world playing this, so like it's a majority of people aren't playing it, so we should probably take it out. Like they don't think that way. I don't know why Bungie is doing this. Like you develop the content. If it doesn't work because of the way you're doing your leveling system or something, then maybe you tweak it, or you tweak your leveling system or something like that. Like when Destiny 2 came out, remember, like, it was so easy to get exotic weapons, and people were bitching. They were like, this game is made for, like, casual people. Like, people were getting, like, everything that they wanted in, like, a week.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, Destiny 1, where, like, you could play the game for 1,000 hours and not get everything you wanted because it was all RNG-based. But, oh my god, I feel like they've really dropped the ball with Destiny 2 hard.
Yeah.
The franchise as a whole, I mean.
I don't know if, like... Personally, I don't think I'm playing any more Destiny.
The only way I'll play Destiny is if they do like a Destiny 1 remake. That's the only way I'll play. But that it just, I think it personally irritates me because I invested so much time into that game back in like 14 or whatever when it came out, and it was such a fresh take on everything, and it would have been such an easy game for them to just keep, like, literally keep the same formula and just keep pushing it out. New content, new worlds, new planets, new weapons, like, but they somehow messed that up. So I don't know.
Yeah, I like it's just so weird to me because I remember at one point there were like talks about like bringing back Destiny 1 content, like missions and raids and stuff.
I think they
And now they're like
did.
taking stuff out. And it's like, okay, like why?
Oh, maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm thinking about. I do remember hearing about like taking shit
I
out.
think
Like
they
were.
brought the Vault of Glass back.
Yes, I think they did bring the Vault of Glass back, but it was like when they took. I don't know if they actually took the Leviathan raid out. I'm not sure what's happening, but like they took that raid out, or they fuck with something there, and then they're talking about taking this whole DLC out. It's like, why are you taking stuff out that you've already created? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, anyway, side rant out of the way. If you want to do the Destiny 2 Forsaken DLC, I would get on it sooner rather than later because I don't know what's going to happen. And I will say from personal experience that DLC is a bitch. So have fun if you go for it.
I think Bungie will be like.
They'll restructure
I
it,
think
but
they'll restructure it for sure.
But my worry, and this is what I would worry about as a player, is you're now gambling on if they restructure it to be easier or harder. Because
Yeah, that's true.
they made the base game harder with one of the updates because they made you play the Nightfall on the hardest difficulty, on like Nightmare or whatever they call it. Which people were saying like it takes hundreds of hours to be able to grind to a level where like you can even attempt that Nightfall strike. So
Damn.
But like again, Destiny 1, like there was no modifiers and shit like that. Like when you played the Nightfall had like there were modifiers, but like the Nightfall was
I'm pretty sure there was.
There was like burn modifiers and stuff, but like they made Destiny 2 easier because Destiny 1, the Nightfall, if you remember Waves, the Nightfall was permadeath.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny 2 was not that way. Like you died, you went back to the checkpoint. Like it wasn't permadeath. And the Nightfall only had one difficulty, the Nightfall. Like, and it was the hardest mission in the game that week. And you got a possible exotic drop from it. Like that was the purpose of playing it. And you got that cool ass blue flame around your head. So you could walk around with that BDE all week long.
That flame was cool.
Yeah. But I don't know how you ruin something that was so good. Anyway, also February 22nd, One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows, is going down. Has no online trophies, but it could affect the game somehow. March 1st, WWE 2K19 on the PS4 is going down. May 31st, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes on the PS3 and PS4 are going down. Apparently no online trophies, but the online
Wait,
functions.
did you only say the PS4 was going down?
No, PS3 and PS4.
No, it just sounded like you said PS4 is going down. I was like, what?
No.
That's how it sounded.
PS3 and PS4 is going down for Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. No online trophies, but it could affect some offline trophies somehow. Also, on May 31st, Metal Gear Solid 5 on the PS3 is going down. And then I think it already happened. Sad news. I think we talked about it last week, but the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, that being San Andreas 3, Vice City, got delisted. Also, San Andreas on the PS3, but you can get that physically. You can still get San Andreas on the PS4 if you buy the deluxe edition of GTA 5, I think. I think I saw that. Don't take my word, but I think I saw that. And then I don't know what these. So these are delistings. So Rocksmith on the PS3 is going to be delisted on October 17th, which is yesterday. So see ya. And then on October 27th, the Japanese PlayStation Store I don't know what this means. Is this supposed to be 0 to Z games? You guys see that?
Give me a minute.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
There's a bunch of delistings happening on the PlayStation 3 and Vita store in the Japan store.
Oh, it's probably the Zero Time Dilemma games.
I don't know. It says
Oh no, all zeros. Oh, yeah, this is the whole thing, Snickle, that we
With
were
the
talking
money?
about where, yeah, since they're taking the money out, the Zero Z games,
Yeah.
that's like their rated MA over there in Japan.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Okay,
hearing about
that's
this.
right.
Okay, yes. So that's only in the Japanese stores.
Yeah, it's only in the Japanese stores. So.
And then on November 1st, some Rocksmith DLC will get delisted. So those are
Dang,
your
that's a lot of games that you can't buy. You can't buy any of the Assassin's Creed games, any of the Elder Scrolls games, any Infamous games,
Hey man,
Grand Theft Autos, Far Cry's, Fallout.
someone's got to do it.
So if you live in Japan, you can go buy all those games. I
Get
doubt
all
we have
your-
any Japanese viewers. But
Get your
If you do, konnichiwa.
Get your what's that game we played? Dark Awake? Go buy Dark Awake.
yeah, get Dark Awake
I think
before it's too late.
I think it's funny. There was a forum post going on about Dark Awake like last week. People were like,
Oh,
"What
for
the
real?
hell are?" Yeah, people were like, "What are these trophies and all this?" And I was like, "Y'all a little late on the memes."
Right? You don't
And
want
then
the blondes?
Yeah, someone was like, "I got to get the gold." I was like, "Yeah, we've been there."
Not like 2 months too late, but okay.
Yeah, come on now, people, step your game up. But yeah, that's the server shutdowns and games getting delisted. So go get anything if you want to. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, which probably won't be too meaty or potato-y. But topic
Oh,
number
fun.
one. We're each gonna take a topic here. We got 3 topics. I'm gonna let Waves take the first topic because he kind of found this.
All right.
Waves just had to plug his brain in.
My brain a little broken right now. I'm a little tired.
I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
It's in charge mode now.
Basically, Capcom is just teasing like 7 Resident Evil projects. They could be games, they could be movies, they could be comic. I don't know.
It's kind of crazy.
I think so. Like, yeah, some of the rumors are a Resident Evil 2 and 3, like PS5 update. There's rumors of like one of them probably being like the Resident Evil 8 DLC,
Mm-hmm.
like actually showing it rather than just being like, "Hey, we're working on it."
Yeah.
And then, well, I think that's really the only things left that maybe could happen.
Well, didn't they already release
Um,
something about RE4, like VR or something like that?
Yeah, so the 2 of them have already been shown off, which was like those have been shown off for a while now, so I don't really count them on it. But like
At least you're honest.
Resident Evil 4 VR was shown like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed off like a bunch of merch. And then they're going to be showing 3 stuff off on the 21st, 2 stuff off on the 22nd, and 1 thing off on the 25th. I'm broken
25?
right now. The 25, and then the last one on the 29th. So
You said something's coming out on the 3?
yeah.
Nice. Can't wait.
So
It's gonna sell the
You
most
know.
most copies.
get
you go.
excited.
You know, the
Hell
PS3
yeah.
got the most consoles out there, so it'll definitely sell the most copies.
That's more than the PS5 out there.
Yeah, that's easy math right there, people.
More equals bigger player base.
Exactly. I would.
Everybody that sold their PS3 for a PS4. Ah, the joke's on you. We still have them.
Yeah, joke's on you. Now give me your games.
We have
Um,
multiple PS3s.
Yeah, too many PS3s. I'm looking forward to seeing if they release anything about RE8 because I feel like
I
it's
think
been
it will.
it's kind of been so like I feel like didn't we already get stuff for RE7 at this point? A year
Yeah.
in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
but
we
like
would've.
RE7 came with a season pass, so I guess there was more of a
Structure.
reason to do it. Like apparently they weren't expecting to make DLC for RE8. And that's why, like, when they announced it, it was very much like, oh, we're getting the DLCs.
Hold on, how
That's
do you
it.
not
People
expect
really
a
like this
DLC?
game, actually.
Like, did they forget how their own game ended? Like,
I don't know.
I don't. I think they're expecting like, oh shit, people actually like this. Yes.
it's Resident Evil. Like, you could literally
Right.
let out like a Resident Evil potato, and people would be like, "Damn, hell yeah, y'all got more of that?" Like,
This Resident Evil
Oh.
is just weird because it was like it's kind of like the first one I can think about where they didn't have like a bunch of stuff planned for it for post release.
yeah, it was.
Speaking of
It was
stuff,
that was weird.
and this has nothing to do with Resident Evil, but a few weeks ago we mentioned the most like expensive like pre-orders.
Mm-hmm.
We said it was
It was Dying Light,
it-
wasn't it? Came with a car.
no,
Oh,
Dying
no.
Light was the second, came in second.
Was it Gran Turismo or something?
No, Saints Row the fourth.
What did that come with? The White
It
House.
was like $1 million for the fucking for it.
Why couldn't we get the White House, huh? I'm Prez.
No, because you went all over the fucking world.
Jesus.
No,
thank you.
yeah, I looked it up the other day and I was like, oh crap! I was talking to my one buddy about it, and like, I was like Dying Light, and I was like, hold on. So I looked up Google. I looked it up on Google. Yeah, Saints Row is number one because you go like to India, Dubai. You're staying at like 5-star hotels. You go to like a space flight thing, everything.
How much did that cost?
$1 million, and only one person got it. They only sold one package for it. So
I wish I had stupid money like that.
yeah, it was like $1 million.
But wait, I agree with you about RE8. It was like the only one that recently came out where they just, it was kind of like, it was almost like they didn't even know they were releasing their game. So they didn't know that they were supposed to make like more content for it. Cause like, honestly, like the info that came out for it before it came out was kind of just like, oh, cool. Another RE game. Like it didn't even feel like RE7. I remember feeling like they hyped that shit up.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if it's because like it was a new gameplay style or a new character or like what it was. And then RE8 came out and it was just like they were just like, yeah, it's out. Like what?
But it's weird because I saw a lot of commercials for RE8 on like actual TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like say no to that one, Snickle, because I feel like I saw more commercials for RE8 than
No, I'm
7.
not saying like commercial wise, yes, but like it didn't feel as like what I mean is like it didn't feel like as an impactful of a release. Like it almost came out and it was just like, oh yeah, it's out. Like I don't remember hearing like when RE7 came out, like I remember hearing about it a lot from people. When RE8 came out, it was just like, yeah, it's out. Like whatever.
I don't know if I could agree with you on that one.
Look, I'm just telling you that's how I felt with it. Okay. Y'all can
I'm
feel a
telling you,
different
you're
way.
wrong. Okay.
Right.
Y'all can feel a different way. That's fine. Feel how you want to feel. I'm just saying I felt like it wasn't as an impactful of a release because I didn't hear much about it.
You know what?
After
I'm
it
telling you
came
that
out.
you're wrong. How about that, huh?
Well, I'll end it.
And fight.
The only thing I remember hearing about it is the way that it ended. And people saying like, oh my God, they left it on a cliff. That's the only thing that I ever heard about this game. I never heard anything. And I obviously heard about Lady D sitting on people's faces. Like clearly I heard about that. Like she can sit wherever she wants to, but those are the only two things that I ever heard about the game. I didn't hear about anything else other than Lady D can kill me and throw me out the window and sit wherever she wants to. And the ending is a cliffhanger. Those are the only two things I heard. If Lady
still
D
want
wasn't
to-
in that game and these hornies weren't playing it, you probably wouldn't have heard anything. She
I still
saved the
want
game.
pop-up poster of Lady D that's like actual life size.
You have to
They
put
sold
it on,
that in Japan.
you have to
at
put
the
that
game-
on the
they had
side of
those
your
at
house
GameStops in
because it's
Japan.
not fitting anywhere.
You know, Snickle, I'm just saying you're wrong. You know.
Listen, let me tell you something, Waves. If Lady D wasn't in the game, there wouldn't have been a game.
I think there would have been an RE8 Snickle. It's like
tell-
the only thing keeping Capcom alive.
And tell me I'm
Right.
wrong that if Lady D wasn't in the game, there wouldn't have been a game. Because that's the only reason these hornies played it was for Lady D.
I think,
They didn't
I think
play that-
even with
They didn't play it for Miranda or a story. Come on now. They just wanted to be
Like-
sat on by Lady D.
First, they wanted to be sat on. Wait, is that what you said?
Yeah, they wanted to. People
Okay,
wanted
first
her
they
sit
wanted
on
to
her.
be stepped on. First
Stepped
of
on.
all.
Yeah, and sat
Mhm.
on.
But
I mean, they're not
But I'm
wrong. She got that end table back there, bro.
I don't know. I'll take her daughters instead.
I mean, she got 3.
Well,
yeah, what's the one that like calls you
I got
man
2
meat?
hands.
That's the one I want.
I'm just surprised we haven't heard anything following it up. But now that I'm looking at the date, it did only come out in May, which I didn't realize.
Yeah.
So,
So
Well,
we're getting
like,
close to the time.
even with that, like, you know, like I don't know, RE7 had like basically a whole roadmap, you know.
yeah.
Right.
Well,
And
like you
then,
said, it also had a season pass when it got released. So,
Yeah, I had the season pass, and then when you beat the game, I remember seeing something about the Not a Hero DLC. Also, so
was that the last one they put out? Yeah.
yeah,
Man, the band footage ones were. Those were good times. Are
smelly probably.
What you mean? Those were fun. When you had to get Jack his food, and then you had to do 21, and then what was the other one? Bedroom. Yeah. Bedroom.
I mean,
21,
the bedroom one was pretty
and
cool.
Jack's 55th birthday. Although that music in Jack's 55th birthday made me want to jump out the window a few times, but
What
it was
doesn't
funny.
make you want to jump out the window?
a lot of things actually. But I seem to only do the things that make me want to do that. So. All right. Well, we'll have to wait and see when 29 comes around what kind of info gets released about RE.
Who
But
knows? Maybe it'll be just another fucking shitty movie.
it could be.
Well, that's the movie's already been. They already showed off the previews for the new movie.
No, I'm saying another one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Can't just stop it at one shitty movie.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So next topic we have here is Grand Theft and Auto,
That's
The-
all you, Snickle.
the definitive trilogy, which they've gotten rid of the ports, which makes me think it's not going to be definitive. But I don't know. Stuff keeps getting leaked about this. I know we speculated a lot about things. We were hoping for good, and it sounded like it was not going to be good, but now it sounds like it could be good, but I still get worried because, as Waves mentioned at the beginning of the stream before we started, they're releasing this on the phone and on the Switch, so I don't have my hopes too high if that's your targeted audience. But anyway, the good news is that apparently there's going to be some textures that are updated. So that's pretty good. So this is what it says. So 3 iconic cities, 3 epic stories. Play the genre-defined classics of the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy, Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, or Vice City, San Andreas, updated with, or for a new generation, now across the board enhancements, including brilliant new lighting and environment upgrades, high-resolution textures, increased draw distance, Grand Theft Auto 5 style controls and targeting, and much more, bringing these beloved worlds to life with all new levels of detail. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this description is really reminding me of the Grand Theft Auto 5 expanded and enhanced release trailer, where it's just like literally the most generic shit you could have said. Like, I would hope if you're making a definitive edition of a game that it does have new lighting, and it does have environmental upgrades, and it does have higher resolution textures, and it does have an increased draw distance. And it does have a modern, if you're remaking, it does have a more modern control system. Like, why do they have to list these things? These should be like general things that are going to be done. That's
Let's
like,
get this out of the way first, Snickle, because
That- well, hold on, but that's like me driving my car and saying like, "Hey, did you know that my gas pedal makes my car go?" Like, of course, you dummy. Like, who doesn't know that? Like, what?
let's get this out of the way first.
This is going to be
This
a
ain't a
disappointment.
remake.
Yeah, this is going to be a disappointment.
This is not a remake. Let's just shatter those dreams for everyone right now while we can.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, and like you said, like their target audience is also going to include mobile and the Switch. So we're clearly not getting, remakes in the Rage engine. Like these are not going to be anything, groundbreaking. But it looks like with if you purchase the trilogy, which by the way is probably going to go for a full $70, which is
on everything, not just PS5.
Yeah, that's theft right there. The fact that Rockstar is charging $70 for Grand Theft Auto 5 expanded and enhanced, and then this on top of it, and then they delisted all the other ones is so scummy. Gotta be one of the scummiest things I've ever seen. But if you pre-order, at least on the PC, on the Rockstar game launcher, I guess, by January 5th, you will receive a $10 discount on your next purchase through the Rockstar game launcher of qualifying purchases up to $15 or more. Which makes me think that these are going to be coming out around then. Because, maybe not. I don't know. They could come out earlier. It's kind of a little weird statement there.
I think the rumor is that, like, they're coming out in November.
Yeah, I've heard November, like mid-November. Dude, it's just this... I was so hyped for this. They also put out the minimum, and in the article below, you can look at the minimum, and then I don't know if it has the recommend... Yeah, it has the minimum and recommended specs for a computer. But...
Yeah, which is not that...
Yeah, no. It ain't shit. But,
I'll tell you what this is, Snickle.
It's gonna be the mobile ports.
No, it's gonna be nicer versions of the mobile ports. Think of Assassin's Creed 3, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
They're gonna put new lighting. It's gonna make the models look shitty.
Yeah, because they weren't made for it.
Yeah. So have fun, you guys.
I mean, I think the most promising thing about this is that it's going to be the way it plays, because like going back and playing GTA 3 and like playing all these games are clunky as hell, which is like what made them what they are. But it will definitely be more interesting to play it with like a more modern control layout. But it also pisses me off that they got rid of the ports, because people that wanted to experience the game that way, like, can't even, like, it's kind of stupid. So yeah, I don't know. I was hyped for this because I thought that they would do something like with the Rage engine, and then all the shit came out and I was like, no, they're not going to. And then this came out and I was like, well, they're still not doing it with the Rage engine. I also heard that they were, before this got leaked, like before the weekend, I heard that like they were going visually, it was going to be like an in-between of like the old style and then like HD, which I don't know how you do an in-between of standard definition and high definition, but like, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It would make sense that it's just going to be the fucking mobile port of the game. Because they tried to make it look better there, so. Regardless, I don't think I have my hopes too high. They've been getting shot down more and more as the days go on, so.
That's right, you guys. Just stop giving Rockstar your money, and then they'll probably start making something you actually like.
No, they probably won't. They'll keep making shitty hover bikes on GTA Online and making kids pay $50 for it with shark cards.
That's the American dream, Snickle.
Not mine.
Not mine.
All right. Well, with that depressing news out of the way, let's get into the last topic here, which Brian's going to take away.
I don't want to.
Well, you don't have a choice.
You
This
can't
is
say
America,
no,
damn it.
Brian.
You don't have a choice now, do you?
We'll sit here in silence for 20 minutes. I don't care. Okay, no, no, but for real. This one's all about The Last of Us TV show set. People are talking. What's her name? It is. Oh, Bella Ramsey.
Mhm.
She's playing Ellie in the HBO Last of Us TV adaptation. I guess the film has started up in Canada. She's talking about the show and what it's like to be on set. She says that there's quite a few fans of the game among the crew who have all expressed how faithful the show is to the Naughty Dog title. Ramsey says they've told her the set feels like the walking into the game, which certainly sounds like a good sign, which I feel is awesome. Now is this supposed to be just like actual like the story of The Last of Us, or are they going to like do the stuff like in the middle or between like The Last of Us 1 and 2? I have no idea.
So I don't think they're gonna touch 2.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be The Last of Us 1
Okay.
with all the stuff in between also. So like, sometimes it just cuts to like whatever it was the next season or whatever.
Right.
And so we'll get to see those middle parts.
Oh, cool.
Now. So.
All right. In all honesty, I'm kind of excited for this actually. Pedro Pascal, he was the Mandalorian, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wait, you
so
want to know a
he's supposed
funny
to be in
thing?
this?
Yeah, you
Huh.
want to know a funny thing? I know I'm late to the party on this. Both of them were in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
And
Well, there you go.
Pedro got his fucking eyes smashed in. So
Well, he might get his eye smashed in the season.
Yeah,
you might, you never know. But that's kind of crazy that they were both in Game of Thrones though.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This show sketches like you said, Brian. Like, what's it gonna cover? Like, it kind of sketches me out because
I mean, they already said what it's gonna cover. It's just season 1, not season 1. It's the first game, and with all the stuff in between.
no, I know, but like
inside
what?
the first game,
Yeah, I know, but like
all the stuff we like missed out.
It just-
essentially.
it just worries me that it could just be like another boring ass show.
Well,
I think
one,
it'll
it's
be
HBO.
good. I think it's like guy who like did Chernobyl or whatever is working on it.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I'm more excited to see like other people who aren't necessarily into video games.
Mhm.
Like this will be really their first exposure to it. So
I want to see how
I'm
they
more
look.
excited to like see like other people, get into it.
Yeah. Like, I'm excited for that. One is HBO, and they really rarely let me down when it comes to shows, because you're kind of paying for a good subscription for a show, so.
Yeah.
Pedro is an excellent actor. I loved him in The Mandalorian and all that. I've never seen Bella really act, her in acting wise, so.
Well, I think her first acting gig was Game of Thrones, and I don't want to say she didn't have a very impactful. I don't want to say that because she did have an impactful time in there, but let's just say she didn't really say too much. But she was a
Okay.
very stern person in the show. She didn't come until later in the show. But no, I think they'll both. I mean, they already have chemistry because they did another show together. So I think that's one of the things when it comes to like these shows, where if they have that connection, it'll make it.
Well,
It makes it better.
apparently some photos went on Twitter this week about the set and how it looks.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. There's not a lot. It just kind of showed like a plane, which
Okay.
I don't remember any plane in The Last of Us 1, so I'm guessing that's probably just one of those scenes that we didn't get to see in the game. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to see someone get kicked in the head by a giraffe, and I would love the show. Just saying.
I agree with you, Brian, that HBO makes good shows. A majority of their shows are. I'm not gonna say they're all like fantastic or anything.
Right.
They obviously have their duds every once in a while, but I don't know. It's just I'm weary about like the whole like post-apocalyptic shit because I got into The Walking Dead for a little bit, and then I'm not comparing it, and even like whatever Fear the Walking Dead, and like at
Mhm.
first those shows are very regardless of like what season you start in, they're all like you start off and you're like, oh shit. But then as it goes on, you're just like, I already know what's gonna happen. Like I can already like one of these guys is gonna be a bad guy. You know, you already start like figuring out how stuff is structured, which I'm hoping this
What-
doesn't fall into that
Well, I
dilemma.
think all of us are gonna know what happens already. I mean, like all of us have already played the games, you know.
Well,
Right,
yeah.
So I'm more like interested to see like the in between parts we didn't get in the game.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope
excited.
the in between parts don't fall into that rut of like you meet somebody and you're just like, oh, okay, like you can already kind of assume what's going to happen. Not saying that they're tied to the game in any way, shape, or form.
I'm really excited to see how they do the clickers and how they look.
Oh, they're gonna
Probably
look.
gonna be CGI.
Oh, they're gonna look fantastic. I mean, if
They
you watch,
better look fucking fantastic. But I'm
if-
just saying, they better do a good job on this.
if you watch like Game of Thrones, like they killed it when it came to like the dragons, when it came to the White Walkers, like all that shit. Like it was and in the later seasons, they was more dark. They did like a phenomenal job with making it feel like dark and dreary and everything. So like I'm sure environment wise and like CGI and everything, it's gonna be spectacular.
Like, I have higher hopes for this than I do for the Borderlands movie. So,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
and
one.
Borderlands has a lot of good fucking actors in it. So,
Yeah, I would agree with you there on that one.
I would agree with you there on that one.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
think
you know
I
what's
would
funny about that
agree.
is like I've kind of been in the mood to play Borderlands recently, but like I don't think I could watch anything about it. Like,
No, I like you know me. I'm a Borderlands fan. I'm dreading this fucking movie.
yeah, there's just certain things that I feel like you just shouldn't make into a movie.
No, because
and
to
you
me,
got it right there.
When you think of Borderlands, you think that cartoony look, not live action.
Yeah,
The Last of Us, all right, I can understand a live action way of doing this. That makes sense. Borderlands, as Jack Black as a fucking robot, no.
yeah, no, thank you.
Wait, Jack Black is playing.
Yeah, he's
Claptrap?
Claptrap. Yes.
Bruh.
You already lost waves. Good job.
And then, who's it? Not is it? No, it's not Chris Rock. It's oh fuck, what's his name? The other short guy that's always with The Rock. He was in Jumanji. with him.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. He's playing fucking Roland.
Oh,
The fucking shortest dude alive is playing the
But
fucking
Roland is tall.
Exactly.
that ain't gonna work.
Bruh.
Yeah, exactly. See, now you know why I have very low hopes for Borderlands. I'll play the
I
games.
hear Borderlands and I always have low hopes, so.
Is
Yeah.
it wrong? Is it wrong that like I just don't want to see like video game media in any other way than in a video game adaptation?
No, not at all, because fucking Doom sucked.
I just think about it with like even like The Last of Us. Like I know people love it, but like
The only
I don't know.
adaptation
I mean, it's
that I like,
it's like they're doing the same thing for like Uncharted, aren't they? Aren't they making an Uncharted
Yeah.
movie? Like,
yeah,
who
it's
the hell wants
Tom
to-
Holland.
Who the fuck wants an unfarted movie? Like we have 5 games. Like you want to cover anything? Like what are you gonna cover? Like pre Uncharted 1? Like make a game about it. Why do you have to make a damn movie? Like it's like the Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed movie. It's fucking trash.
Apparently the Uncharted movie is not good.
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
Wow. The only like video game adaptation I liked, and I can't really go by that because wasn't The Witcher a book series first?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, is The Witcher on Netflix, and that was really good.
But you
But
know the
to
funny
me,
thing?
you got more information off the books than you do off a video game.
The funny thing is, I've heard people say that adaptation was like trash, but it was probably compared to the video game. But like you said, if you're making a show adaptation off of the books, then you're better. That would be like Game of Thrones making Atlas making the video game adaptation of Game of Thrones, and then HBO being like, okay, we're gonna make a show adaptation off of the video game adaptation of the books, and it's like, nah, chill, bro, you can't do that. Like, first of all, the game is trash. But Witcher isn't the same, obviously, but like the game's trash. Let's just forget about the game, okay? Just forget that happened, and let's just go from the books.
And you know what? A lot of people are probably calling the show garbage are the ones who keep writing Witcher 3's dick, saying it's one of the best games fucking ever.
Oh, probably, no doubt.
So that's when I get off it with that one.
No,
I
no
can't-
doubt. I would agree with you.
I think there's the only like piece of media that like that is not video games that but is related to video games would be the Castlevania show on Netflix.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah, if you guys haven't given that a chance,
That is
because it's
fucking-
fucking good.
Yes.
Maybe I should look into it.
Dude.
I
It's,
don't-
they're all short. Like, all the episodes are short, but the first, like, you're hooked from episode 1.
Yeah,
It's good.
I've been like over the weekend. Obviously, I watch more. I watch more TV, and I typically that's when I'll like rate all my like how to platinums and stuff, because I'll just kind of put it on in the background and watch it. But this weekend, I was telling you guys before, I watched Squid Game, and it was like, I don't know, I had to like pay attention as I was watching it because I don't know, it was just weird, crazy show, but. I
Didn't
rarely
Resident
I rarely am able to like watch like shows fully through, which kind of sucks. I think the only show I've like fully watched through from start to end was Game of Thrones.
Let's see.
Resident
Dexter.
Evil had a movie, I think.
Didn't they have like a animated
They
one just
had
come
like
out?
an animated show on Netflix, I believe.
I haven't
But
watched that yet.
I watched a little bit of it and I couldn't get into it. So
Okay. Let's see. Shows that I fully watched through: Sons of Anarchy,
Oh, I did watch through Sons of Anarchy. That was when I was in college.
Supernatural, Dexter, Breaking Bad, Vikings. Wow. I'm fully caught up on Mandalorian and Invincible.
Yeah, I watched Mandalorian too.
Invincible's
I guess
good.
I try
Oh,
to
Invincible's awesome.
I guess I try to limit it to like if it has more than like 4 seasons or something, because I
Okay.
that is true. I did watch like Mandalorian, but isn't Mandalorian's only like 2 seasons right now?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
started filming season 3 like a couple days, like either a couple weeks ago or this week.
Doesn't Book of Boba Fett come out in December?
Yes,
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
dude,
Oh,
I'm
I
so
can't
hyped for that
wait.
one.
I can't wait. But I don't. I just find, show or movie adaptations of video games to be weird. But like, if you're making a show or movie adaptation of a video game that was originally a book, like I think that's okay, because then you have content to pull from clearly
I
that
don't
wasn't covered in like the video game. Because I think about like every like movie or show adaptation of a video game, like you got like Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed. You guys are talking about Doom. There's what the fuck game did we boost recently? And you guys like wanted me to watch
Max Payne.
Max
Max
Payne.
Payne.
You guys wanted to watch that.
You
like,
promised.
Like,
You
dude,
promised
I don't
us
want to
it.
watch that trash. I'd rather watch Mac and Me 10 times over than any of that. Like,
But you promised us.
I'll download it and we'll
I'm
watch it one
sure-
day. Okay.
I'm
But-
sure there's like I'm sure it's possible to make like a good movie about a video game. I just think
Right.
the people they keep getting don't know anything about the video game.
True.
Right.
You know what
That
I
is
mean?
true. That is very
And that's I have more faith in The Last of Us because Neil Druckmann is working on it,
true. That is very
Right.
true.
and I think
Now-
he's directing some of the episodes also.
Which
Did you
he sh-
guys
which he
see
should
the
do.
Hitman movies?
So like I truly do, and like because it's not like games don't have lore or whatever, or like don't have something to explore about them outside of the gameplay, right? Like
Right.
Yeah, but sometimes
There's-
you, like you said, sometimes you need to talk to the people that created it because that lore isn't necessarily
that's what
like,
I'm saying. but,
right
like,
in your face.
That's what I'm saying. But like the ones who end up getting the projects are like people just trying to churn out a quick buck, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies because they wanted to put out a Sonic the Hedgehog movie and get money from it real quick.
Bro, they should have kept
And-
old Sonic.
Yeah, they should have kept old Sonic.
Just for a meme, they should have kept old Sonic.
I give them credit for going
all of the
back, though,
Resident
and
Evil
fixing
movies
them.
except for like the first two are like kind of ass,
Mhm.
and even like the first two are like a little ass.
Yeah.
You know, like it's because these people they're just giving it to like the one guy. I forget. I think it's Paul W.S. Anderson is the guy who keeps getting all these movies. He doesn't understand one thing about the game, like in the whole Monster Hunter movie. Like it's just
I forgot
like,
about that movie.
yeah, it's just like
Well,
I'm like 100% sure like you can, but these people that they give it to don't know what they're doing. And if you give it to someone who does know what they're doing, like the guy who did the Castlevania show, Adi Shankar, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Who's like a mega fan of like those games, and he knows what he's doing, and he talks with like Koji Igarashi and all these other people.
It was
like
phenomenal.
you can get some good shit, and like now he's working on the Devil May Cry show. Devil May Cry anime show that's supposed to be like tied into the Castlevania show.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Like, if you get like someone good who knows what they're doing, like you can get some good shit. But like, if you just go to like whoever and they to Paul W.S. Anderson, you know, you're gonna get fucking Mortal Kombat and all this other shit movies.
Yeah, I completely agree. I haven't watched it, but like I'm sure the Need for Speed movie is that way, where it's just like a quick buck. I think about it with like Assassin's Creed, where like it didn't follow. It followed like the general like principle of like connecting to your ancestor or whatever, but like the way they did it was like not anything like the like games, which like I get if they used the way that the games did it, like it would be boring as shit, kind of,
Like,
and
my
it wouldn't
problem
like
with the
make
Need
sense. But
for-
like it, I don't know, it's just so like weird because it does feel like a low blow kind of for some quick cash.
My problem with the Need for Speed movie, Need for Speed, a game about street racing, right?
They didn't street.
You
race,
had 2
did they?
races and 1 cop chase.
Shoot.
Really?
Yeah, but
That's
did
it.
the 2 races last like an hour?
No. Like the one race at the very end, at least they had like Koenigseggs and all these like cool ass fucking cars, you know. But they had like only like 2 races and that was it.
Didn't it have like a
And
Hot
then one
Pursuit
cop
vibe
chase.
kind of?
Huh?
Didn't it have like a Hot Pursuit vibe kind of?
Yeah, with the police chase, yeah.
Yeah.
And with the final race, but really, okay, Doom. Ooh, we got The Rock. Yeah, this movie fucking sucks.
I mean I agree with you, Waves. I think that when you have the people involved that create it or that are like super fans of it and that know like the back of it, the back end, the lore, all of that, like it ends up to be a better transition of a different kind of media. And I think them taking their time while also working with these people is also better as well. Cause I do get worried about like shit that like gets stuck in like that process. And then like, because The Last of Us has been something that's been The Last of Us show is something that's been talked about for like years.
Mhm.
And like, it's like, we always got like, you know, bits and pieces here and there. And I get that stuff can't be made overnight, but like when you keep hearing about something and you never get any news, like for instance, bad comparison, but like the GTA Trilogy remake, like people kept speculating and nothing was like officially said. And then if the news finally comes out and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't want it to be like that. Like we keep hearing things or people speculate things or stuff like that. And then it comes out and you're like, well, this is trash. Like,
Yeah, I get it.
but I don't think
Well-
it will be. I don't think it will actually be a bad show. I
No.
don't want it to get into that rut of like typical, I'm air quoting here, typical like post apocalyptic where it's just like you can kind of determine what's going to happen next because you've seen it happen so many times or it happened in the game or something. I don't know. I mean, having that happen one time would be kind of cool, but like,
They're gonna need to add the scenes from the game.
well,
to
yeah,
it,
they
you
have
know,
to.
I understand that.
Well, and that'll be cool. That'll be cool to be able to
Right.
go and play it and then watch it. Like that's totally cool. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. And that's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like I'm more like curious to see this movie because like I'm sure most of it will be scenes from the game, and then there will be like a lot of other scenes that aren't in the game. But
Right.
I'm more wanting to see like what's happening with this show. For people who aren't necessarily gamers, you know,
Yeah.
and who will actually finally be able to like sit down and watch this because it's on HBO, and all HBO is where I watch Game of Thrones, so you know.
Yeah.
So
Like-
like I'm more curious to see them finally kind of have like this story that's been kind of like cherished in like the gaming community, you know. So.
Like one scene I'm excited to see, and I hope they do it in The Last of Us, is you know how she sees the giraffe for the first time.
Mhm.
I would love to see them, but that's all we got. I would love to see like her like going through like the zoo or something, like seeing the animals and all that. I think that'd be kind of cool to see like Ellie's expression and like seeing the child in her that she never really had, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was it? The underpass with all the fucking like clickers and all that near the end of the game, and the hospital scenes. So
I want to see them get stuck in that sewer section, like I did.
I think they'll ever fail the level. They gonna be playing on Grounded Plus or what?
Yeah, what difficulty are you on?
Oh no, they gotta do the grind for the online.
Yeah,
Week one, so many people in your camp die.
They gonna show us the faction grind for the multiplayer.
You're
Come
gonna
on.
show like them not feeding their people because they're just joining missions and leaving them.
Yo, they said we got 100% mission. We just got to do this one time. Come on now.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm definitely intrigued. We'll have to see where it goes. So, is there a date or no?
No,
I
not
think
for
it's
that.
next year.
No firm release date.
I think it's next year when it's supposed. I think
I
it's
believe-
still doing filming now. But
Yeah, which is fine. Let them take their time, make it good.
Yeah.
But something tells me when this gets released, maybe like when it gets released, or after, or like a month before it gets released, we're gonna see like the collector's edition or whatever for like the PS5 remake or remaster for The Last of Us hit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about the Last of Us remake.
Yo, they killing me. This guy. One of the comments on the thing says, "The show looks pretty good, but I feel like it's weird." She says people told her the sets are good. Shouldn't she play the game herself to see? And someone responds, it was like, "Yo, give her a chance. She just turned 18 last month and can finally buy the game in stores." Oh shit.
Okay, good. All right. So we should buy her a copy and send it to her for her birthday.
It's like, oh, I saw you haven't played the game yet. Do you mind if I buy it for you real quick?
And you're 18 now, so you can legally play this.
I mean, I guess with that comment, like, I would hope that anybody that has any sort of major role in this show is at least plays the game.
Yeah, not just crew members.
Yeah, like I would hope any actor or actress that has a major part in this, even the extras who are gonna play as like the clickers and shit, like they need to play it to see how they are moving around and everything. And obviously, like you said, Waves, having like Neil there is gonna be a big thing, because if he sees something that's out of hand, he'll backhand him, get in line.
Relax. Nah,
He said
that's
go-
not Joel right there.
Yeah, he
Sir,
said go back.
You are a clicker. You cannot see. You got to go by sound.
Yeah, he said,
I'm going to
sir.
blindfold your ass.
He said, "Sir, when you go on your lunch break today, I need you to go play Chapter 5 of the game over again as many times as possible to see what happens, okay? Can't be having that out here."
They're gonna be like, sir, this is a film set, not a game studio. You can't force me to do anything.
He said, "You want your job? Okay, then go and play."
You like your paycheck on Friday? Yeah, well, you better go play Chapter 5, else you're going to get that shit paycheck.
Yo,
I'll
if
write
someone
out
like-
Neil, and that's it on that paycheck.
Yo, if someone came out and they were like, "Listen, Neil, sorry, but I couldn't beat the level. It was too hard." He said, "Get him out of here. Didn't even
I don't wanna
experience
see
the
him.
game. Get him out of here."
Sir, because of that comment, only John is going to be assigned on there at a paycheck from Sony.
Yeah, John Sony, not me. You won't see Neil.
Yeah.
The thing I don't have any trust in is that Uncharted movie.
Oh,
That
wow.
hell
Uncharted movie's
no.
gonna be bad.
Dude.
Well, I'm not a fan of Tom Holland, for one.
Well, did you hear apparently he got canned from I don't know if it's official, but like he's gonna get canned from doing Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like 3 deal movies done.
Yeah. But like, yeah, the Uncharted movie or show or whatever the movie, I guess. I just don't get it. Like, again, the game was clearly inspired off of Indiana Jones.
Right.
So how can you make a movie on a game that was inspired from a movie? Like, it's
I can
just
just already
it's
tell
gonna be
that
trash. Like,
I can already just tell they don't know what they're doing. Like Mark Wahlberg is playing Sully. Like,
Right. A young Sully.
Wait! I
Yes.
did not know that.
Yeah.
What?
And he
Yup.
doesn't have his mustache.
Yeah.
And then when like they interviewed Tom Holland about the movie, he did not sound excited at all. He was just like, "Oh yeah, you know,
He said, "Yeah,
we're doing it.
Movie's coming along good. I like it a lot. It
I like
cool.
this ring that they're making me wear around my neck and not on my finger.
It cool, you know. It really cool. Yeah, I agree. I don't think like that's a perfect example of something where it was like y'all shouldn't even have done that, man. Like you should have put those resources into like, which I'm surprised. I mean, I know they kind of did it in Uncharted 3, but like a full ass blown game like prequel of Uncharted of like primetime Nate and Sully, like
Right.
Or
Or
There's
even
still
Nate,
that rumor, you know.
yeah,
or
even
Nate and his brother.
Nate and his
before-
brother, or Nate in his teenage years, or Nate in his like whatever, like Nate when he was younger. Like I know that they've ended his story, quote unquote, but like you can show the start of it. I mean, I know you kind of showed like the spark of the start in 3, but like you can show a full ass blown game, like
You know, there's still that rumor from Singapore, so from PlayStation Singapore.
about
Oh yeah,
what?
that is true.
I mean, it's like an old ass rumor that apparently they're working on
A new one farted.
on a new Unfarted. Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually. Now that you mention that, I do remember hearing about that like a while ago.
So
I don't know. It just
high hopes. Then is Last of Us, Uncharted, Borderlands right now.
I would be fine. I would be fine with a new Unfarted if it went the way of like 4 and whatever the one with Chloe was. I don't even remember, but that one, like, I like the direction that they went. I like that they added like those open world sections. Kind of, those were really cool. I would love to see a full blown game of those, just like open world sections, big areas like that,
I
being
like
able
the
to kind of
Lost
just like
Legacy.
explore. Yeah.
I like the Lost Legacy more than 4, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah.
I just like those 2 levels in 4, the one when you're in the Jeep and then the one when you're in the boat. When you have the ability to like explore around the island
Yeah.
in the boat and you get to explore around the area with the Jeep. I think they do it more in Lost Legacy, which is like
Yeah, they do.
I think that's why I like it more, because
Yeah.
like it's so open ended, right? And like it's not forcing you to go down like you have to go down this route first. Like it doesn't matter which one you go to, you can do what you want, and like
yeah, in
there's
whatever order
other
you want
games that
to.
do that, but like it's fun to do it in Uncharted.
Yeah, it's almost like
So,
it's a linear game, but then it has like open world sections to it, which is like why I think it's like nice and it's refreshing because like Uncharted was always like super linear. So
Yeah, Uncharted 4, I like the whole pirate thing. Like, them going after the pirate treasure. I like that about it.
yeah, I'm still waiting for a full blown pirate game from somebody.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Assassin's Creed 4 soon, so you know I'll get my pirate itch off. Army Hardy.
Me hate, yeah. Where's my peg leg, my room?
I'm gonna be doing Freedom Cry DLC for the 4th and final time, so that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Until the PS5 version comes out.
No, don't say that. I'm surprised that Ubisoft hasn't talked about doing Assassin's Creed remakes or remasters.
It's still early in the life cycle. Don't worry.
Yeah, when did they do the Ezio trilogy or the Ezio collection?
Oh shit, that was
Let me check that. AC2 on the PS4 came out in 2016, so it was like 3 years after the consoles came out. So yeah, we got time.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God,
Still happens.
if they do an Odyssey remaster,
It's happening.
I'll be. Please don't, for the love of God.
That's
well,
when
they put out that
Snickle
60
finally
FPS
auto pops.
patch, right?
Yeah, they put out 60 frame patch for Odyssey. I mean, I guess if they run at 60 frames, it'll be a different experience. But like,
I don't want to do Odyssey twice though.
I don't want to do.
Now you'll be
Valhalla
able to play
twice.
Odyssey, but you know, with less input lag.
I guess-
Give me Origins
I guess-
instead.
I guess the positive is that if they remaster Odyssey or remake it or whatever, they're gonna do the same for Origins. So it's almost like I'm gonna get my favorite with like my worst, or the one that I hate the most. So
No, it's gonna be like AC1. They're just gonna pretend like the first one of that trilogy doesn't exist.
yeah, if they only do Odyssey, like I will be very angry. I really want them to do Unity. Unity and Syndicate would be dope, but I don't think they'll do that. I don't know. Ubisoft being a bunch of goobers.
On that note,
All right, yeah. Do you guys have anything else to add?
nope.
All right. Well, if anyone listening has any topics that you want us to discuss in upcoming podcasts, leave them in the comments below. I think honestly, I feel like the next few weeks are going to be dry for some reason.
Oh,
I feel like around this time it kind of gets dry for a little bit. So
Yeah, I think we got fortunate last year, because
PS5.
PS5, and then the mess, the hot dumpster fire that was the Cyberpunk 2077 release.
Oh yeah, and we had the Game Awards and all that too. So we got that coming up.
Yeah. Other than that, like, I think it's gonna be pretty chill.
So
like,
we're gonna have
the
to come
rest
up
of
with some original ideas then.
Which, by the way, Cyberpunk, I heard is still trash, and they've delayed the PS5 like version even longer, and then people are bitching about it because, I guess they were supposed to do like a Witcher 3 PS5 release, and people are like, "Well, this is bullshit," and then other people are like, "Bro, they need to fix their last game they put out before they worry about remaking and a 2015 game." So, I should play The Witcher 3.
Should that be the book club game?
No, I'm not
No.
playing the game.
Waves wants to play Agents of Mayhem, so
Let's do like a good game for the book club,
Yeah,
Like,
Agents
Friday the
Leisure Suit
13th.
Larry,
Agents-
Wet Dreams Don't Dry.
Agents of Mayhem.
Friday the 13th.
I hate this place.
All right. We'll meet in the middle. Borderlands 2.
No, we'll meet in
It's
the
already
middle.
on Snickle's list.
Middle
so
Earth: Shadow of Mordor, and I'll play the PS3 version.
I'll finish the PS4 version.
I'll finish the other PS4 set.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. That was easy. Andrew brought up the PS3 version of that to me the other day, and I was like, I forgot that like I want to do that just to experience how bad it actually is, because apparently it's an experience.
I actually saw that out in the wild the other day.
What, the
Did
Shadow
you
of
really?
Mordor on the PS3?
Yeah,
I think, how much was it?
it wasn't that much. It was like $15.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cheap. I'm looking it up on
Can I talk you two into playing Fallout 76?
No.
not at this moment. Wait, why is this sold by Codemasters?
Maybe they did like support on it.
I'm confused. I mean, it's like
You
$10.
guys are like bringing up Agents of Mayhem and all this other shit. Like, come
Okay,
on.
yeah,
We're
what was-
doing Never Dead. First of all,
Oh, I like it. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah?
I could get behind
Okay.
that. I could get behind some Never Dead.
Okay.
But
I go with that.
but there's a but to
Uh-oh.
this.
There's always a but to this.
We're finishing Grand Theft Auto 5 before.
well, yeah. Obviously.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
Listen, I can't wait to tell Snickle, "Hey, do you need a hand?" and throw it at him. when
That's
he's playing
just gonna be
everything.
hilarious. Hey.
Oh,
Don't throw your leg out tonight.
Hey, break a leg and I'll throw my leg.
Break your leg off and start smacking people with it. Damn.
Oh shit.
No, we got games lined up. We got games. We gotta do some other stuff too, but I'm down for Never Dead. All right, you guys have nothing else?
Grind.
What
was
happened?
Almost done with that shit. I said your guys' grind for games that are going offline is almost done. Then we can get back to our rotation.
Yeah, it's basically done. I mean, the heist stuff is gonna take at most 3 nights because we have 3 heists left. So, yeah. possibly 1 night, 2 nights. We are like super fast, but
can't
I'm
wait
not
to do
gonna lie.
Anthem.
I'm not gonna lie. We goofed up on the last heist. Hard.
The prison
Waves
break
being
one?
anchor again.
No, it wasn't waves.
Oh,
It was not
Which
waves.
one?
The prison break heist. We were stuck on the last part for like an hour, maybe more.
Oh yeah, because we put the 2 like lowest level guys into the fucking place.
Yeah. That mistake will not ever happen again. I was bamboozled. I will not be bamboozled again. Okay.
I feel it.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
All
alright.
right, you guys got anything else?
No.
right.
Don't dip your foot in lava.
And recently pick up those recent games with your recent money from your recent job that you recently did. Now, I will
Sounds
go
good.
recently
Recently.
take a recent shit.
That you recently wanted to quit. Yeah.
My
That
shit?
sounds good.
Yeah.
The shit
Yeah.
or the job?
The shit.
No. I already quit my job.
I can't quit the shit.
No. The shit's always there for me.
There's a Dante's Inferno movie.
No. We gotta end this podcast. You can't keep bringing stuff up like this.
Alright,
The
I gotta go
Dante's
take some NyQuil.
Inferno animated epic.
No.
Oh, you never seen that?
It's 88 minutes long.
I've seen it.
Well then, all of you go watch Dante's Inferno, an animated epic, and let us know how you like it.
I
Because
didn't
I'm
watch
not gonna watch
Castlevania.
it.
And on
watch
that note,
Castlevania.
I'm gonna go take a shit. So peace out.
I'm gonna go take some NyQuil.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
Bye, everybody.